We put out a
You motherfucker.
we put out the bulletin,
Discrimination based.
just like you all have heard word of our need. Usually, when we put out a recommendation or request, within a day or two, we get people like yourselves coming through. Though, without too many pirates, we haven't been getting as frequent of a flock. But, well, so far we've had 5 come in. Unfortunately, they have not returned. So, you two make 7. I'm more than confident we should have more shortly. It still is just
Well,
a day.
true that. Um, what should we do in the meantime? Uh,
Well, Nurg, Mikatku has just come out of the flooding season, as you obviously have made your way here, can tell.
of course.
But they have plethora of shops here. So, if there's anything you need to buy, sell, or possibly barter for, that's more than capable to do here. Or if you'd like, we can have Nix over there just go ahead and cook us up some food, bring us some more drink, and we can wait.
I mean, like, what about accommodations and stuff like that? Like, if we have to wait a long time for these other people to get here, uh, should we make our own accommodations, or are you going to be providing those?
Well, it really depends upon how long we have to wait. Obviously, if we end up having to wait a couple days, then your accommodations will be compensated. But if it's just one night or possibly 2, I might tack it on to your overall funds that are to be retrieved once the job is done. So for now,
all right.
the inn. If you go down the plank, so as you walked in, there's instead of going into this tavern itself, take a left, go all the way down until you find the crooked mast, and that is the inn for Nurg.
Right. And if we do go down there and get some rooms, are you going to send someone to notify us when the rest of our, I don't know, party is going to get here?
Well, I would say it's easier to pick a time and reconvene. Give it 3 hours.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay. Malcolm,
Yeah?
sound good?
Sounds fine with me.
All right, let's go get a room. I got to get some sun before those clouds come in.
Tell them Casper sent you. They'll give you a good deal.
I will.
All right.
And thank you, sir. And I will get up and walk out.
As the day has been heating up, Fez, it's been a grueling experience to some degree. Being of the shorter stature, moving long distances is a bit of a bitch, especially over what basically amounts to desert. But, luckily for you, just as the sun's starting to peak up into the highest point of the day, you see Nurg off into the distance, and gives you that little bit of like a, oh thank God, and kind of picks up your pace a little bit. As you start to climb the different ramps that lead up to the stilted town itself, just as you start to look around and you see the marking for the Iron Hearth above what looks to be a ramshackle tavern, you see a human and a halfling woman, a human male and a halfling woman, quickly leaving and going down the planks to your left. But beyond that, the sign for the Iron Hearth points to go inside, and you could do with a bit of shade.
Alright. Enter the unearthed.
As you start to enter, a heavyset Triton individual is starting to climb up on top of the bar with some wood and nails. And just as he gets to that point where he's finally standing on the bar and he looks up and sees you, Hi. What can I do for you?
Okay, so I was summoned here, right? Or was I saw the flyer and said, ooh, I can do this?
It's more of either you heard or saw a flyer and like, ooh, free money? Okay, let's go. Not free money, but
Alright.
Greedy
Easy
little
jets
buggers.
there for honey.
I was called here for a job.
he just like puts the plank and the nails down and just points over in the direction of Casper.
I know I didn't walk over.
As you start to move over, the bald human Casper takes out a dagger and is starting to scrape off something from a piece of paper in front of him as he sees you coming over, and he goes, "Hello, friend. Can I do for you?"
I saw that you were hiring.
You're in luck, I am.
What do we need to do?
Well, I'm putting a small team together to take out some water beasts. In turn, there's plenty of coin to go around.
And if the water beasts happen to have loot, how is that divided?
Well, all those that survive get an equal share of the bank. All of the party that survives. Any beasties that you actually capture and bring back to me be an extra bonus.
What dangers I'm expected to fight?
Well,
Is there any competition, or is it just going to be us going?
well, currently I'm only setting up to put one group together. So you won't have any other group competing for the same gold. But those that are in your group will split the bank between yourselves. And as far as the beast that you'll be facing, not entirely sure, just know it's some sort of tentacle beast, possibly large squids or octopus.
So, based off of that, we'll be going on a boat.
No, unfortunately, this is actually bothering some of the people on land. Little bits of Akatku are still technically underwater, and these creatures are cutting us off through certain walking routes between some of the floating cities and some of the permanent ones.
Who am I expected to fight with? And how long to get there and back?
Well, 2 individuals have already signed up for this expedition. They'll be back here in a couple hours. You're more than welcome to stay with me. I'll get you a drink. And about the time that it takes to get to where these creatures were last seen should only take but about 2 to 3 hours on foot.
How long will we be staying here?
Depends on how long you all decide to wait and tally forth.
Alright. Wait, DM, quick question.
Yeah.
This area, what is here? Is this like an outpost, or is this an actual town full of stuff?
Yeah, this is Nurg. This is one of the 2 permanent settlements that actually stay on Akatku.
Got it. Alright.
So it's a full town to it.
Got it. Alright. I guess I'll look around for now. I'll be back in an hour or so, okay?
Sounds good. See you then.
I exit the building.
All right. You exit, and you do see people walking around between the different lifted platforms that make up the different shops and houses that all reside here. All in all, if you had to take a quick guess, this place probably holds between 200 to 300 individuals in the entirety of the town. A lot of them look really tanned or weather beaten. It's not an easy life on this section of Akatku, but these people are resilient, and though, for lack of better words, being a little salty, they're as accepting and open as you would expect people to be here.
Is this a walled city or town, or is this?
Now, just basically think of a bunch of piers all shoved together and roped together, but with no water underneath.
All right. So there's plenty of exits. All right, that's fine.
Yeah, you could literally jump off and land in the sand below if you really wanted to, though it is like a 15-foot drop.
I am gonna go look for a general store or grocers.
Easy enough to do.
And I think someone just joined us.
Hello, hello.
So as you go off to go into the general store, Casper stays back at the. No one's asked the name of the tavern yet, but it's called the Brine Cup.
Oh, I thought it was Iron Hearth Tavern.
No, the Iron Hearth's just residing in it. So the Brine Cup, Casper stays there, and the Triton bartender has continued to shore up this slightly gaping hole in his ceiling, and is just getting about done. And Nix, you walk through the door and you see a portly Triton individual, like sipping on his tippy toes, trying to reach across and get the last couple nails in, and is in a very precarious situation.
It just actually, like, how tall is this particular Triton as he's doing this?
Oh, he's standing on the bar. The Triton himself sits at about 5'6", and the bar itself is about 4 feet up.
It's yeah, so he just starts walking forward, kind of this, like, maybe just out of like a certain amount of curiosity, looks up toward this hole. And what came through here?
No fucking shit, then! The hammer goes tumbling out of his hands, and he's holding on to the 2 nails, and it's the only thing giving him balance from falling as they slowly start to fall and come out of the board. And he fails his dex. Both the nails come out, and he just impacts the table that he'd been leaning over. And just... Lucky doesn't break it, but he smacks it and rolls off to the side of it, scattering one of the chairs off into another table.
And Vinny kills his first NPC.
The guy's just, oh. Can I help you?
I do believe that the ad suggested that I would be the one giving help.
From his laying down position on the floor, he just points in the direction of Casper, who is now like slightly standing over his table, looking over in this direction. Because from all he knows is he was looking down at his papers, and all of a sudden, large bang clash, and then there's a dragonborn individual standing over his bartender. Is everything all right?
This one simply lost their balance.
Just the blue hand with the thumbs up shoots up above the table, and Casper sits back down. Well, he's a tough one. I'm sure he'll get through it.
This was the same one with like a bunch of gashes on his body, right?
On his armor.
Oh, on his armor, excuse me. It's like he'll just like casually look down, like, seems a hardy warrior, but a bit imbalanced. So he just starts walking over to Casper.
No, Casper has the gauged armor.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, the bartender just has a leather apron on.
Okay, yeah, okay. Right, ignore it. That comment didn't happen as he just walked over to Casper. But then he would kind of like look at the gashes in his armor and would just nod at it approvingly.
He takes you in and goes, I'm guessing you're here for a job.
That would be correct. Am I to assume you are the one I'm seeking?
Casper McCarthy. Of the Iron Heart. Well, Mithronix, you have come at an opportune time. I am putting a group together to flesh out some beasts that have been causing commotion. There's plenty of coin, as well as a possible addition into the Iron Hearth if you are successful.
What sort of beasts seem to be troubling this area?
Not entirely sure on exactly what beast in general it may be, though we do know that it has tentacles. So I am guessing somewhere in the neighborhood of octopus or squid.
Or at least I would hope.
Yes, if it ends up being a woman with tentacles, I not want to meet her in a dark alley.
And I guess he's just kind of like looking around. Am I to assume that this is all so far?
Actually, a few more arrived before you. They are just taking their time throughout the town until we can all meet up at a later time to cohesively talk together in one setting, so I don't have to parse myself out to each and every one of you.
It's a nods and understanding. Seasoned.
All those that have come in so far seem to be wearing quite used pieces of armor and weapons, so I'm sure most can handle the battle as well or possibly better than you.
I'll have to see for myself then.
And I hope you do. So you can feel free to take a seat with me and have a couple drinks and wait out until the rest arrive, or you can go throughout the town, possibly stack up on provisions or accommodations, whatever your heart desires.
Yeah, thinks on it for a moment and simply takes a think. I think I'll observe.
All right. Nits. The Triton kind of pushing on his lower back as he's standing up. Just kind of sitting there and just breathing. He kind of like looks over his shoulder back at you two. Can we get a couple more? He waves his hand at you guys as he starts to like slowly walk towards behind the bar. Eventually procuring a couple mugs with ale inside and giving one to each of you. Though your presence is there, he's not giving you too much attention. He's got a smattering of papers out in front of him, and it looks like some is being rosters or inventory. Looks like languages you don't understand, but some you do. Names of people in different places. You see country of Othmapoik on the header of one of the papers, and it seems like he's just trying to organize a lot of things. So if you ask him questions, he'll answer, but it'd be very kind of curt answers, and more like he's trying to get his business done before everyone else shows back up. Halvard.
Mm-hmm.
You've been traveling for bits, coming from the northern end of Akatku, and kind of sticking to the shore, as this is an easier way to keep your bearings on to where you're going. Eventually turning towards Nerg and making the last bit of walk. Basically traveling across the desert, and though it's just the beginning of the warming season, the sun is annoying to say the least, and being more acclimated to colder environments, it's not fun. But you persevere, and having a good idea geography-wise of where you're at and where you're going, you know that Nerg is not too far away. And just as you're thinking, like, wait, have I possibly gotten my distance wrong? You come to the top of a bit of a sand dune, and you can see Nerg in the distance. This gives you affirmation that you know what you're doing. And so you
Wonderful.
You put your shoulder down and trudge forward. Eventually coming up to the northeastern side, and though there's no ramps on this side, there are a smattering of different rope ladders that you can use to climb up and get into the town of Nerg. Which you do, and you find a conglomeration of different races of people, most looking not unsettled, but just unkempt in a different degree. And after a bit of looking around, you do see the symbol for the Iron Hearth at the opening of the front doors of what looks to be some sort of seedy dive bar.
Mm-hmm. I'll go ahead and enter.
Going inside, you see a chunky Triton individual who is kind of like leaning over the bar, kind of just looking down in front of him as he sees a table that has been pushed off onto its side and a chair that has tangled itself up with the other chairs and table next to it. He's slowly caressing his lower back as he sees you walk in, and before you say a word, he just points in the direction of a human-looking male, as well as a black dragonborn.
Right. So I'm going to assume that you're the person I have to talk to, right?
Casper, the bald-headed individual, stands up and nods and gestures to a seat next to him. Name's Casper McCarthy, and was not expecting a Valkyr to join our ranks.
Well, there's adventure to be found in all sorts of places, is there not?
Oh, I'm not saying I'm totally against it, I'm just saying I was not expecting. The more the merrier, and someone from your esteemed lineage, I am more than happy to clink cups and break bread with. And with that, he snaps his finger to the Triton individual who's already on his way with a mug of ale.
Wonderful. You already know how to properly greet someone. The name's Halvard.
Nice to meet you, Harvard. He kind of gestures over to the Black Dragon board. Mildrenix, right? Mildrenix?
Midrinix.
Midronix. My apologies. The draconic thing, it's hard on the back of the throat. Well, Halvard, there are, besides our friend here, there are a few more individuals that are going to be part of this excavating group to put down these beasts. Like I've told them, and I'll tell you now, there is decent coin in it, as well as a place in the Iron Hearth for those that survive. They'll be arriving here within the hour, and I can give more detailed information on the job then. But if you are here to take up in this adventure, then you've come to the right place.
Indeed, I'm more than happy to assist you and potentially seek a bit more of a permanent inclusion.
That's wonderful, and I am more than happy to oblige as well as fill your pockets with coin as soon as this job is done. But for now, let us eat, let us drink, and let us forget the heat that this desert brings.
Oh, you don't have to tell me twice. Whew, desert's quite hot.
So,
Black does not do me any favors.
as you look over at the Black Dragon board.
Who is just staring intently at you during this whole conversation.
Though not a lot of conversation is had between the three of you, random questions do get thrown get thrown Casper's way. Some he answers, some he doesn't. The more that he'll answer is about the town of Nerg, rather than about the job itself, because he'll just keep brushing you off, being like, well, let's wait till everyone's here. As far as for Malcolm and Temberley, if you guys did want to get rooms for the night, it's going to be 3 silver a room.
Alright.
That's easy enough.
But
Alright.
between the two of you, well, actually, first, Fez, is there anything in particular that you wanted to get at the general store? If you're talking, we can't hear you. Still nothing.
Are you getting like little beeps that I assume is you trying to speak?
Nope. Yeah, we're getting your push to talk button, but we're not getting your actual voice. So maybe it no. I'm gonna say
Nope.
nope. I think Discord might have
Disconnected.
no. That was anyway. I think Discord might have changed your input.
Yeah, it happens.
Every time I leave Discord. Okay.
2 days rations.
Thank you. Oh goodness, I don't even have D&D Beyond open.
How dare you?
Alright, Malcolm's dead.
Hello?
Hey!
You're back.
That was me
Well,
earlier.
just-
It's like 1, 2, 3. Is this working?
There we go.
I'm about
Yep.
to introduce my new character. I just died for talking shit again.
Scurvy, man. Scurvy.
God damn it, scurvy.
I told you I was a fighter and not a healer.
Alright, so
Yeah, I just want to get 2 days rest. Right?
yeah, 2 days worth of rations over out here is gonna be 7 silver.
Woo. All right.
Than a hotel room.
Right? A hotel and a room are cheaper than 2 days' rations.
2 hotel rooms, cheaper than 2
Right.
days rations.
I don't know. Do we get food with our hotel room?
Nope.
Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't think so. Not for 3 silver.
I
And if
mean,
they did, like, it's
in
like Motel
fairness,
6. It's like Motel 6 breakfast.
Continental breakfast.
And we're talking
No, not.
rooms the size of like bathrooms.
Oh, bro, that's like getting a hotel in downtown LA.
So it's a cot. You're renting a cot.
It's the size
It's
of
a broom closet.
those sleeping rooms at airports that you can get. Literally
That
just enough
sounds like
space
a
for a bed.
perfectly fine room to me. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's
Actually,
spacious
what
to
I
you.
want, actually, what I want to imagine is like a Bender's apartment where it's like
Yeah.
it's
Just a
there's
closet.
like the closet sized, but then when you open the closet door, it's like
It's a full room. All right. So with those taken care of, and eventually you guys waiting out your time, you all make your way back to the Brian's Cup. And as you do, more people have started to slowly trickle in to the tavern. And it's all pretty much the same tanned skin, weather beaten fishing and sailors that are all in here. Just kind of just drinking to forget the day, basically. Food is served, though it is parse and it's airy stuff like breads and other carbs just to fill you up without having to actually cost the bar a lot or have a lot of prep to it.
Olive Garden and those damn breadsticks.
Dude, don't even get me started. But as you start to arrive, as other people start to arrive, actually, Casper himself kind of puts all of his paperwork together, bids Madronix and Halvard a bit of a buy. He's just going to go take care of something, and he will be back in time to meet everyone. He said he's not going to be at the table that you guys are currently at, but instead he points to a portion across the bar and in the back where there are like 2 higher tables with like bar stool chairs around them, and what looks to be a very beaten, broken up, and slightly moldy corkboard up against the wall. He says that the others should be arriving within the next 20 to 30 minutes, so he's just going to get the necessary paperwork and coin, and he'll be back. So, after a few moments of awkward silence between the two of you, you guys are constantly keeping an eye out to the front door as individuals start to pour in, kind of like, oh, is this going to be one of the... No, that's not one of the people. Oh, is this going to be... No, that's not going to be. And it's pretty easy to tell probably who lives here because they all have the same general sun-bleached clothes and just overall general demeanor. But there's a point where the two of you are kind of between the awkward sips and chomps of bread until hearing new people come in. There's one moment in time where it would be Halvard sees the door open to the front of the tavern, and Tamberley, Malcolm, you guys go ahead and tell them what they see.
Right. 21-year-old female halfling, about 3'2", long, ruddy red hair, set into 2 long braids down her back, a tan skin, gymnast build, solid but flexible, fitted leather pants and fitted shirt and waistcoat with slightly billowed sleeves, a large satchel on one hip, and a battle axe strapped to her back.
Then you see, probably stumbling a little bit behind her, a male human, right around 6 foot 2ish, kind of sandy blonde, like sun-bleached hair. Definitely spent some time out in the sun. Just human with probably a rapier hanging from his hip. So,
As the two of you start to look out upon the different sort of miscreants that are calling this bar their home for the night, kind of look out and immediately look in the direction of where Casper was. And you don't see him, but instead you see two individuals sitting at the table. Madronix, Halvard, go ahead and tell them what they see.
Right.
For
Oh, go ahead.
for Madrynix, you'll see a 7 foot tall black scale dragonborn. His with From his lower jaw down into his torso, going underneath his armor, crimson red scales, and the front is kind of like covered with a number of different between light to medium scars. Um, he has 3 horns, 2 of them like extending from the back of his head outward, as well as one extending from the tip of his nose upward. And his yellow eyes have not stopped looking at you the minute that you walked in. Uncomfortably so.
Right. Halvard is dressed in a sort of black jacket slash coat, black shirt. It seems a bit thicker than what his body type would normally allow, so there's probably some armor hidden under it. He has light brown breeches and black boots. He's carrying a odd looking pike around with him, and he's just sort of glancing over at you as he's taking a sip from his uh, mug of ale. His black hair sort of almost comes to his light blue eyes. He's a bit on the fairer side in terms of skin color, but it's a bit reddened with the current exposure to the sun.
But as you look at them, you see no Casper amongst them. But they definitely do stand out from the regular rabble crowd that is currently occupying most of this other space.
I will elbow Malcolm in the thigh and point to the black-haired individual across the room and say, "See, that is why I carry my bikini everywhere I go. Otherwise, I would be as pale as that motherfucker over there."
Well, you are not wrong. I would certainly
They're
be a
still
bit
at
more
the door.
tanner. Oh, sorry.
We're still at the door.
unless they're shouting this.
I
It's like,
mean,
well, it's a good thing I have a bikini.
But as you guys are kind of standing there, Fez, you're about to enter the doorway into the Brian's Cup, and then there's just this halfling girl and this human male who are just taking up the entire entrance of this room in front of you. And you kind of like are just waiting there, and they're just standing there, pointing off in a general direction.
I take my staff and just start poking.
Which one do you poke?
I want to poke the human.
All right. Malcolm, you feel a little bit of jab in your like left kidney.
You mind moving?
We lost Malcolm.
oh,
There it is. Hello.
And
There he is.
kidney punch.
I said, Jesus Christ, you sneaky little bugger. They need to put a bell on you as I move out of the way.
I just keep walking past.
Sticking with the racism right away. I love it.
Hey, I committed.
The new cat.
I mean, To be fair, we were standing in the doorway.
You know, he didn't have to poke me.
You're right. He could have just said, "Excuse me."
Fez, as you move past these two individuals, you look in the corner and don't see Casper, but you do see two other individuals sitting at his table.
I move towards Casper.
No, you don't see him. He's not there currently.
Oh, you said we did see him.
No, you don't. You see two other people at his table, though.
All right, so I'm gonna move towards the bartender and go towards see if I can get a drink.
Easy enough to do. Go up to him and ask, is there a drink specific or just asking for the house?
I want to see like what kind of drinks he has. I don't know. Let's roleplay this.
He's got
Hey.
mead, ale, rum, whiskey, and yeah, that's all he's got.
Gotta have rum.
Why is all the rum gone?
I'm take some mead.
Okay. He's going to give you a regular sized glass of mead because he doesn't have small glasses. And that is going to be 3 copper.
I hand it over.
While we're still at the door, I'm gonna kind of gesture to Malcolm, and we only have to buy 1 glass. I've got my jug, so if we just want free beer for the rest of the night, we can just keep it under the table and keep dipping into it. Save us some money and stuff.
Am, have I ever told you how much I love you, darling?
All the time. Let's go get a glass.
Work our way over to the bar.
Heck yeah.
Same options are available to you all.
I will take a glass of rum.
I will take a mug of ale.
Yeah, a very large glass. The largest that they have.
Yeah. So for the ale, that's 2 copper. For the
Okay.
rum, that's a silver.
Perfect. Best investment I'm going to make all game.
Keep it. Do you?
As you guys are enjoying your drinks, kind of just waiting for Casper to make his entrance, people are already starting to get rowdy within the tavern. Nothing too crazy, but shouting, a little bit of a jostle here or there. You get the sense that probably by the end of the night, this place is one interesting situation to be around. But not too long after you guys have started to take all this in, you see Casper reemerge through the doorway, carrying a few things under his arm, kind of looks around to everyone in here. Some of the closest patrons to the door kind of run up to him and shake his one free hand. And he kind of nods and gestures them out of the way, sees the group of you all and kind of points in all of your directions and waves for you all to follow him as he makes his way into the far corner with the 2 higher tables.
Make
All
our way
right,
over
I
there.
stand up and follow.
As you guys all start to make your way, you realize that this goblin individual also is joining your guys' group. And with this, you all take a little bit more of a keen look at him. And Fez, go ahead and tell them what they see.
You see a goblin in leather armor, top hat, floppy hat, tattered cloak, dusty knickknacks and various degrees around his belt that he has like attached to it. A decorated shield on his back and a quarterstaff he's using as a walking stick. Dark forest green, but it seems that his skin's burnt here and there. You also see that his eyes is constantly shifting left and right, looking for potential exits.
As you guys move your way into this corner, there's plenty of room around this specific section. Seems that no patrons have even dared go over in this corner. As Casper starts to set himself up and put things up against the corkboard as well as out in front of him. The main thing that catches all of your eyes and ears is when he brings out a decently large little satchel of something heavy, and as he drops it down on the table in front of him, it lands with deep impact, and you hear a slight chinking of coins inside. All right. Welcome all to the Iron Hearth. Glad you all can make it, and hopefully you all come out of this in one piece working together. I've introduced myself to each one of you already. My name is Casper McCarthy. I am the branch leader of the Iron Hearth here in Akatku. Now, for this mission up ahead, we've lost a few good men already to whatever these beasts are. And the one survivor from the second group that we had sent tells of some sort of tentacle-like beast. Possibly squid or giant octopus of some sorts, resting in the shallows between a couple of our key trading points and different floating cities that we have out on the waters. Now, and he kind of taps the coin bag in front of him. The purse for this adventure, if all creatures are if all creatures are dealt with, your purse for this endeavor itself is 500 gold. Now, if you are able to subdue and capture one of these creatures, there's an extra 75 gold in it for you. 75 gold apiece. From our survivor, at least 2 of these creatures were noted when they interacted. How many there actually are, I can't say. Hence why the purse is this large for dispatching just a couple of beasts. If this is a bit too daunting or too unknown for any of you, you are free to leave. But for any of those that succeed, not only do you get the purse, but you also get an invitation into the Iron Hearth, where we have plenty of contracts between monsters and individuals across the Crossed Continent. So, if you are to leave, this is your time. And he kind of finishes with what he's saying, pulls out the chair in front of him, sits down on it, takes the coin purse, attaches it back to his hip, basically giving anyone time to leave if they wanted to. After he's finished and you all are still standing there quietly. Good. You all look like you can handle yourselves. You're going to need that. But beyond that, I've sent people out there who can handle themselves, and they did not return. So you need each other just as much as you need to rely on yourself. The purse at the end will be split between all survivors. And honestly, do you have any questions?
Yeah, I had a question. So you said subdue it. So does that mean we need to bring it back alive, or we just need to
No.
bring back parts of it?
No, not at all. You can kill everything there if that is the easier option. But if you
We
can...
get more money if we bring it back alive.
Correct.
So you sent 3 people out there already, and you want it back alive.
I sent
All right,
5.
but
2
all
the
right.
first time, 3 the second time.
Right. And if it can't breathe out of water, how are we going to do that?
I have no idea if it can or cannot breathe out of water. The
Yeah,
survivor,
we'll figure something out.
the survivor that came back, said he was attacked on land. So they might be able to survive entirely on land or for a time.
All right.
But being able to subdue a living specimen and bringing it back would give us more insight and possibly probing into why these creatures have all of a sudden decided to pick up residence in a certain area.
All right. And how far away is this place?
Only a couple hours on foot.
Hmm.
Hmm.
And how exactly would we be to transport it if it is larger than can be carried?
You look like a pretty strong fella. You could probably carry it.
Well, there are 5 of you. So, unless it's
He looks
absolutely
at the
gigantic.
goblin and looks at the halfling.
Oh, don't count her out. She's stronger than she looks.
If she can wield that great axe around, I have no doubt she can carry her own weight.
Don't you worry about me.
But you
And,
all seem like
huff.
you all seem like interesting individuals that might be able to come up with something on the fly. Possibly finding bits of driftwood, or who knows what you'll find out there exactly that might be able to provide some aid in transportation. Like I said, it is not necessary to bring them back, but if you can, then there's more money in it for you. I would just need some sort of smaller souvenir from the creature to confirm its demise.
Like an ear.
If it has ears.
Yeah. I'm assuming, like, is this place? I guess I should ask him because this question might be relevant to it. How much water is there? Like, is this next to the sea? Is this a lake? Is this ocean?
This is in a shallows portion.
Okay.
So, as far as the amount of water goes, think of a small ravine cutting through the desert itself that is still slightly underwater. The survivor said that it was only about a foot tall worth of water when they first encountered the creature.
The goblin's gonna drown.
I kick you under the table.
I look at you unimpressed.
Well, I think I'm going to like him. So, my name is Tamberlay, and this is my friend Malcolm, and I guess we're all in it together.
Indeed. The name's Halvard.
I look towards the group. Guys,
Easy to remember. And you,
Looks
sir?
at the goblin again. Looks at the halfling. Looks at the human. Looks at the Valkyrie. Midreinix.
Gesundheit.
His eyes narrow at you. Are you disrespecting me?
No,
No,
your name's just really hard to say.
Do you have a nickname? Something a little shorter so that I don't completely screw it up? I'm real bad with languages.
One you haven't earned.
Perfect.
All right then. Honey, it is.
Glares at you even harder.
And when are we expected to head out for this mission?
What's the time of day?
So we're talking by the time we get there, it's going to be night. Ooh.
Yeah. It's going to be like 7 or 8.
Oh, we could
Okay,
always
let's
get.
go now.
Oh, all right. Or we could get at it at first light.
Right.
You want
Not
us
all
to
of us.
hunt?
We can go now.
Well, I hate to be a Debbie Downer, but some of us can't see in the dark, so going at night might not be the best idea.
We have torches. And lanterns, I hope, right?
Well,
A lot of good that does you when you're trying to swing a sword, though.
or sneak up on something.
Hmm.
Hunting a water creature at night when you can't see is going to get you killed.
That was
Well, I
my
can
thought
see just
exactly.
fine.
I can see just fine too, but I kind of gesture towards the ones you can't see at night.
I mean, unless you have something that can help us out, it's going to be real difficult.
I knew I should have learned that. But no, I thought I was going to be traveling alone for most of the part. Right, fine then. We'll go at first light.
Honey, are you all right with that?
It's like the minute you give that again, he just like starts glaring at you again. Stands up from his own chair. And says, if that's how it's going to be, then first light it is. If you're not on time, I'm leaving you behind.
Sounds perfect. We'll see
And
you
then
at
just
first
starts
light
walking
then.
out.
A dragonborn after my own heart. Lovely. This group is going to be great.
Now we've got early morning people. Three copper?
Or 3 silver.
Silver.
It's
Like,
like,
wait
oh
a
wow,
minute!
what a
It's like
discount.
I got ripped off.
He said 3 copper. He said 3 copper. You all heard it.
No. He said 3 silver because that's what I paid.
Yeah, same here.
That's your fault.
Goblin's gonna go
Yeah,
in
it's
and be
like when
like,
you
okay,
buy the headphones at the one kiosk stand for $20, but then the kiosk like 2 blocks down sells them for 10.
Right?
yeah. Goblin goes in there. He's like, if I only sleep in half the room, do I only pay for half?
Wow.
So we're surrounded by sand, right?
For the most part, yeah.
Yeah, I don't have to get a room then. Yeah.
I'm now imagining this goblin just literally burying themselves in the sand to sleep.
Not with these clothes. So I'm gonna go up there, and pay for my room.
Yep, easy enough to do. For all those that want a room, you can go ahead and mark it off. The town itself seems to actually pick up in liveliness as the sun starts to set and the cooler night air graces everyone's skin. More of the shops seem to visibly be open, though this is also alluded to the fact that like lanterns are starting to get lit and put across on different posts. So it gives more of a sense of everything's open. Whether or not it actually was compared to the day or not is a different story. So if there's anything you guys want to buy or purchase, stock up on, anything like that, now's the time.
I'm missing my friend, so I'm going to get hold on. There it is. Charcoal, incense, and herbs, 10 gold's worth.
Easy enough to do.
Do I also have to get the brazier?
Just a straight razor?
No, brazier.
Oh, brazier.
Yeah, brazier.
What kind does it have to be again?
I think it
Brass.
says brass. There you. Yep.
So a brass brazier, that's gonna cost you a bit. It's gonna be 3 gold.
All right. Thank you.
How much? Nah, I don't care. Never mind.
You don't care?
Not right now.
How dare you?
I am going to go back to my room after I smuggled that mug out of the tavern.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Got it. 17.
Easy enough to do.
Just slid it right into my bag of holding. Nobody ever knew. Head back to my room, pull out my magic alchemy jug, and start dipping into the beer. Only a few glasses.
It's about the third glass in that it's an interesting taste to it. And then at one point, fuck. And you pull out a splinter.
A splinter?
Looks like the inside of this mug is starting to deteriorate.
Like an anti-theft device.
No, just more
Oh my-
like shitty
Just a
equipment.
cheap mug.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
I was hoping it was like a magical
I was like,
anti-theft
what?
mug. I was like, that's the dopest shit ever.
Is that
Steal
you
my
can keep
fucking,
drinking from our mug?
steal our fucking mug, will ya?
You're about to get
Oh.
Then you'll become a porcupine on the inside.
Be shitting splinters.
I'll be like, fuck. And throw it on the floor and just drink straight out of the jug for a little bit, and then go to sleep, since it's kind of early still anyway.
Okay. Anybody want to do anything else before going to bed?
Nope. I'm all good.
All right.
Wake up at before first light, if I can.
Not with the amount you drank.
We only had like 3 cups of it.
And
You're
then
also
and then
tiny.
You were,
You're not a dwarf in this campaign.
Yeah.
and then you were
Shut up.
chugging from it from a bit too.
Just a little bit.
Just a little. So you just a little bit don't wake up before dawn.
Okay. Dawn it is.
Oh, Malcolm would have stayed up late drinking probably and might pass out in the bar. Paid for a room, fall asleep at a bar.
Sounds about right.
Not the first time.
Yeah.
Be the
So I'll
first
wake
one
up
downstairs.
and see if he's in his. I'll see if he's in his room, and if he ain't, then I will find him and wake his ass up.
Roger that.
Get the fuck up. We are going to be late.
I'm already here.
Yeah. Oh shit, you're right.
Okay. So, as you guys wake up, some of you needing the hair of the dog to properly wake up,
Yeah.
you eventually all, in your own times, start to accumulate at the Brian's Cup, as no one really decided where you all would meet, so go ahead and figure that the last place you all saw each other would probably be the correct place.
Probably.
But just shortly after dawn, everyone has made their way to the Brian's Cup.
You can actually see Madronix like standing outside of town waiting for everybody, just steaming.
I'd be having my food and be sitting outside waiting.
It's at first light. I'm gonna get there at like 8:30.
Oh no, if you got there at 8:30, he'd just be gone.
Oh, we're leaving them, right?
You split.
I explicitly warned them.
Oh, we're here. He just hasn't woke. Well, he's kind of awake.
Pouring rum in my coffee.
His body is here, but his mind, well, doesn't look like it so much.
Taking,
Oh, it
Trust me, you don't
is.
need that
It
right
doesn't
now.
want to be, but it is.
taking a snooter of run.
Oh yeah. Having a little Irish coffee in the morning. Caribbean coffee.
Well, are we ready then? Shall we away?
We shall indeed.
I nod.
Just
So
like
which
lets out a
direction
bit
is
of
it?
just lets out a bit of like a huff from his nostrils. It smells a bit acrid, but he nods and just starts moving.
All right. So you guys start traveling in the direction that Casper had pointed out for you all to go, saying that you'll know it when you come across it.
Are we heading like across the sand or up or down the coast or?
You're going up in a northwesterly direction, so you're mainly crossing sand. But he says the first time you run into water that is cutting across the sand, you're there.
Okay. On our way, I will kind of move over to Fez and kind of lean in and say, I honestly, no offense or anything, but I thought I was going to be the shortest person in this group. I'm kind of glad I'm not.
I kind of look at her, shrug.
So, a man of no words, or many, or none, or just too much to say.
Is there anything to say?
Well, I mean, I was trying to start conversation. That's what we do, but I guess if you don't want to talk, I will talk to somebody else.
You never met many goblins, have you?
Should I have? I mean,
Kind of shake my head.
I'll shrug and walk
God,
off.
Fuck it.
All right.
Oh. What can all you do?
What do you mean? Like, I could talk. Apparently, that's something that is hard for you. But I can also fight.
I'm a
okay,
druid.
I guess it's.
Oof.
Huh.
And like see light fire in my hands. This is my specialty.
What, some things
Interesting.
on fire?
We may
Well,
have good fortune then if it is a squid.
I guess it's my turn next. I can do a bit of magic. I'm also pretty decent at fighting.
And buddy, what can you do?
Just, he just unsheaths his sword and points the point directly at you.
That's a mighty fine sword, but can you handle it?
Narrows his eyes at you. You have a lot of guts for constantly mocking a dragonborn.
Well, I wasn't mocking you. I was just asking a question.
Lets another puff from his nostrils and just resheaths the blade. I'd be careful what you say around those with ill tempers, impatience.
I can tell we're going to get along real well.
Oh, what
Not
about
sure
you,
what to make of
Malcolm?
that response.
Pretty good at nursing a hangover.
Oh, you're my favorite person already.
You know, you Valkyries are hard to read. I can't tell if you're being sarcastic just now.
Oh no, I'm quite fond of drinking, and it's quite annoying when I can't drink more in the morning.
Well, I'll hand him my cup.
Oh, thank you. I'll take a few sips from it, then hand it back.
All right. Traveling over the sands for the next hour and a half or so, you guys just start to catch a bit off in the distance where a portion of the coastline seems to cut into the actual path that you're walking. It's still a few hundred feet ahead, but you can see as water is starting to. If you didn't already see that you were near a coast, though it is shallow, there's enough water here to kind of look like another coast. The water itself is a very bright shade of blue, though pretty crystal clear when you actually get into it. It gives a weird bit of unrecognizing factor, as if you didn't know it, you would think that the other side of this shallow water was possibly another island. How thick and blue the color of the water as it goes over the sand itself really like divides the two different sides. None of you are from this area, so you're not used to these waters specifically and any of their specific properties. But as you guys get closer and closer to this, more of like a shallow ravine that cuts through, though wide, you would easily mistake it for an actual full-on beachhead if you couldn't see the other side. But as you first
Sure.
approach, you don't see anything.
Like the beaches in Gulfport, Mississippi.
Isn't there supposed to be a town around here?
Hmm.
The town's
I was more hoping.
the opposite way. Or not the opposite way. The town's on the other side. These creatures have been interrupting the route between the two towns.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's only
So we
two
can see the town.
towns here, right?
The town's off in the distance. This is a more recent construction as far as more permanent settlements go, so it's not really on anybody's maps just yet. But there are, yeah, like we've talked about in the past, there are 2 solid towns already established. But the one you guys are walking towards isn't yet.
All right, so we're here where the monster's supposed to be. There is no monster. Now, how do we get said monster?
Let's go a little closer to the water. It's got tentacles, probably more likely to be down there. Just because it came out on land doesn't mean that it's going to stay on land.
Excellent idea. And I'm just gonna start strolling forward.
I'll follow him.
They said something about a ravine. Should we look for that instead? I mean, a
Um,
foot of water is a lot better than walking into like a lake.
well, that's what we're looking at. It looks like a beachhead, but it's the ravine that Valak was talking about.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that Casper
How
was
wide does
talking
it
about.
look? That's what. Yeah, just
Wide wise, as you guys start
yeah.
to get closer, it looks to be about 150 feet wide.
Oh, right.
And as you guys get closer, like, without knowing how deep it is, you wouldn't be able to tell, like, looking at the water. Though it's clear when you would go into the water itself, looking down on top of it, there must be interesting different densities of salts or something, because as you look at the water, it's opaque. You can't see into it. But when you're in the water, you can.
Let's see. Can I cast Shape Water to change the water's opacity in like a 5-foot cube?
Yeah, as you guys get closer to it, you can, and you can see that it's not that deep.
Well, that's
Alright,
relative.
I'll start strolling into the water. Just like, come here, monster. Where are you? I have a pike that wants to be very intimate with you.
I was going to throw a handful of ball bearings and see if it stirred anything up.
I was gonna look
I'm
up at
gonna go
Malcolm
on
and
the
be like,
land.
A
"This."
natural one. I don't see shit.
Oh, God.
You fall in the water.
Great start.
As the tentacle begins crawling up your legs, you're like, I don't see anything, guys.
Me swan. I want to look on the ground and see if I can find tracks of like drag tracks.
You're not finding any drag tracks or anything like that, but you do see that just like an actual beachhead itself, there is a bunch of different types of silt and rock and debris and such that have, as the water has slowly receded from this area, has left different levels of sand silt and height
You know,
to the surrounding sand.
there's a leftover eyelash here. There's a broken heel over there. There's a matted wig off in the distance. Drag tracks.
Damn you, Polly.
Just a bunch of empty martini glasses everywhere.
Well, if the tall one doesn't get in there and get it out by himself, I guess we're gonna have to go in with him.
You know what? Midranix is going to pull out one of his torches, and he's just going to toss it as far as he can into the waters.
All right, go ahead and give me an athletics check.
I'll laugh if it's a natural one and it just hits.
It's Tamala in the back of the head.
Damn it.
15.
So yeah, you check it in and it goes a good 30 feet, splashing into the water and kind of just floating on top of the surface.
It's not particularly many waves.
No,
So,
it's not that heavy of a thing.
those tentacle beasties, they were going after, like, supplies, right?
No one asked.
Motherfucker, you're right. Well,
Well,
Is
hey,
there a
We're going to be
narrower part?
venturing into the water. I would suggest that we be careful of our surroundings. It may find its prey through movement.
What?
How
What's that? You're a bit far away.
as he's slapping the water with his pike.
he said you're not deep enough. Keep going.
Right, on it, and he'll start going deeper.
Oh Jesus, he's that guy.
It's literally the deepest it can go is at your knee.
Oh shit.
I thought it was only a
Well, I
foot
don't know
deep.
how a tentacle monster is supposed to hide under this shallow of a ravine or water here.
Oh. They can flatten their bodies to the size of their beaks, depending on what they are.
I mean, there's crabs at home that burrow under the sand.
They burrow in more places than that.
Yes, they
I'm going
do.
to stab the sand.
Oh God! Don't
You
earth the
know
marsh
better
it.
than
Make an
that.
attack roll.
We all know what happened the last time.
Yes, we do.
Well, we don't, but we
A
do.
natural one.
No.
What is that? Why?
You guys realize I'm the only person that should be rolling natural ones right now?
You slam your pike into one of the shore banks just outside of the river of this water, and it gets about a foot in before you hit something hard. Like, kind of sends a luckily it's still in sand, so it takes most of the vibration, but you feel that just that slight bit of vibration, like you held onto a baseball bat and hit at the very tip of it.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of sends that shock up your arms. You're like, ooh.
Ah, oh. I think I hit something. It's really hard.
Make an athletics check.
Can we get 3 for 3?
Well, it's a 10.
Not
I've
good.
just not been rolling well.
You just took Tamberlay's luck.
You're holding on to the pike, and all of a sudden it tugs into the sand.
Oh, shit.
It goes.
Oh, there he
It
goes.
goes about a good foot in before it stops. Once again, make another athletics check.
Oh no.
Are we noticing anything?
Looks
All
like,
right, 20.
looks like the sand's eating his pike.
Oh, looks like the big guy's in trouble.
Okay, you wrench it back out another foot. Give you another athletics check.
Natural one. Ooh.
22.
All right, this time you're able to wrench it free from the sand.
I've never had to fight the earth itself before.
You good there, big guy?
The sand just tried to steal my pike.
Well, should you be standing in it then?
Just as you're saying that, where your pike was embedded into the ground, the sand starts shifting and sliding.
Oh.
Oh, shit. And I start backing up a bit.
You take a couple steps back, and this large tortoise comes out of the sand with an
Dick, you stabbed a tortoise.
with an interesting like chip in its shell just above its head that matches the end of your pike. And it kind of is just looking at you as it starts to slowly move into the water.
That thing's calling its cousin the dragon turtle.
No, it's just a tortoise.
It gets
Well, I
into
mean-
the water, and though the very top of it is still poking out from the water, it picks up speed as it starts to go towards the ocean.
So safe to say that's not a tentacle monster.
No, they both start with T, but they're not the same thing.
Right, I think I've learned my lesson. Not gonna stab the ground anymore. For now.
Hey, Valak.
Yeah.
These ball bearings that I've got, would you say that they're like shiny?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if it's gonna work, but I know sea creatures sometimes are drawn to shiny shit, so I'll probably throw like, I don't know, just kind of a, you know when you have like a handful of like pebbles and you're next to like a creek and you just kind of like whiff a whole bunch of them, like kind of in an
Yeah.
arc. I'm gonna do that. Call it like 50 ball bearings or so.
Just keep track.
All right. See if it stirs anything up.
While he's doing that, I'm just going to keep an eye on the ravine itself.
Okay.
You,
I'm
Go ahead and
going to
give me a
watch
you know.
the ground.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I just say give me a perception check, temporarily.
14.
As he goes and whiffs a bunch of them, kind of just into the water. Besides the little disturbance the water makes, and from the wake of the tortoise that's currently leaving, nothing else seems to be disturbing the water besides, however, its constant shifting.
You know, it'd be a lot easier to find this thing if you guys came out in the water and helped me, maybe.
Yeah, it'd be a lot
we
easier
even
for it to find us too.
That's what we want, isn't it?
You're doing a great job, bud.
would it be a problem if we actually went into the town and asked them where these things were?
Well, we were told where these things were. It was right here.
Now, do remember that you guys had come across this ravine of water initially, but there are miles of it off to your right.
We can always keep walking up the shore.
That's what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to start walking down.
I'm
Honestly,
gonna start
I'm not
walking
getting.
as well, but I'm gonna
Honest-
stay in the water because
Only reason-
obviously that's where we're gonna encounter it.
The only reason I'm not getting in the water is because I don't want to have to hike back in wet boots.
It's alright, with this sun, it'll dry out pretty quick.
Yeah, but
While we're
still.
walking, I want to start just like eyeing and like down the coastline.
Yep.
And just start left or right, just passively, just like scanning for anything unusual.
Okay.
Like, the boot might dry, but like you got that wet sock inside, and then you get that like weird, like muggy foot.
Well, then you just take the boots off and just walk. Alright, so you guys continue down the ravine. Traveling for about 10 minutes or so before you notice that the different layers of the sand that make up your guys' side of the beach of this ravine, bits of that real tough, like green plant matter that grows on some beaches. You're starting to see patches of little clusters and bushes of that stuff, as well as small bits of wood debris and other tiny little things that get caught in the surf, all starting to accumulate at the bases of these little rooted plants. But at first, just seeing a few of them, they're now becoming more and more prevalent as you guys are heading further inland.
It's a Tecate.
It's not Tecate.
No, I was saying cans of Tecate. You said like things that would
gotcha,
get caught up in the. Yeah.
Just a bunch of Coors Light cans
Yeah, fucking. God damn it, Natty Light.
and some fucking Corona bottles.
There's a couple of Keystones. And not the ones that we're looking for.
Now you know you're in the Carolinas when it's Pabst instead.
Oh, God.
Ooh.
Oh. You just gave me heartburn by saying Pabst.
All right, so you guys continue on, and going
And
slow.
Halvard's just like walking up the water, like the waterway?
Yeah.
All right.
You guys are going slower than just straight up normal because you're trying to keep an eye out in case you see anything so you can get this ball rolling. By the time you guys have originally got here, you're getting close to 10, and after walking for about an hour, the sun getting close to being straight up in the sky, you guys still haven't come across anything.
Well, I'm just heavily disappointed now.
What are the odds the other guys were lying?
Or, as he's kind of looking toward, I guess, I guess it would be more like a Tamberlay. Perhaps it's simply avoiding the high noon sun. If it's truly an amphibious creature, it wouldn't want to expose itself to the sun more than it needs to.
I told you all we should have gone here last night.
Well, y'all would have been downstairs earlier.
Stairs.
So,
Hey, I got downstairs before all of you.
you mean at the tavern? Because we were supposed to be sleeping at the inn.
Well, we didn't exactly establish where we were meeting, though.
Very true.
So, what do we do? Keep searching or wait till nightfall?
I'm assuming that there's still more to be traversed, or
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, there's. You guys have probably a few days worth of walking if you wanted to continue on.
Oh. No, that ain't happening.
But
So
Casper
I
did
suggest
say it was between the two towns, and you guys are probably at the farthest point that would still be considered between the two towns.
Then it appears that unless we can find evidence of any sort of struggle, we might be waiting until nightfall.
hey Fez, you know anything about tides?
Yeah, they come and go.
The reason I'm asking is because
Do idea? Considering that I'm mostly stuck in the forests or lands.
You know
Not
more about
sure.
like lakes than you would ocean.
Not. This isn't my area. Give me forests, give me lakes, give me plains. Not the oceans, not the seas.
right, so not helpful. Well, usually the tide comes in at night, and if this place is connected to the ocean, then it's going to get deeper at night. So that those things may come in, like you said, at night because the water's deeper. That just means a disadvantage for us.
Are you not up for the challenge?
Oh, I never said that. It's just going to be real hard to move in 3 feet of water when I only have 2 inches above that to breathe.
Snorkel.
Unfortunately, I don't
just
have
throws
any
in
way of
Timberlake's direction a
breathing
silly
water
straw.
either.
But now that the sun is almost directly up into the sky, really trying to get any view around you guys for probably more than 60 or so feet ends up starting to give that like blinded effect of the sun against pretty white sands. So you can't really see too far out from one another. And the opposite side of, because now that you guys have gone decently far inland, the ravine has narrowed out a bit, and instead of being like 150 feet wide, is now closer to about 70, 80. But the other side looks the same. Different levels of silt and sand and rock up on the other beachhead, as well as those green bushes with a bunch of wood and debris amongst the roots.
Hey, Halvard, try stabbing the ground again.
Alright. And I'll stab the ground again.
Roll to hit.
You just trying to pass the time, Tam?
Pretty much.
That is an 8.
You Stab the sand.
Roll for damage.
All right, well now.
Well, I don't know. It worked last time. I was just asking.
It didn't
As I
work.
kind
I
of
stabbed a tortoise.
as I kind of snicker under my breath.
I'll wade out into the water.
Only goes up to about your shin.
Yeah, I was about to say. Oh. Yep. Didn't do anything.
Feels nice though.
Yeah.
Well, shall we head back then? I mean, being all the way out here, it's not going to do us much good if I don't know. We can't even see the town, barely,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it's bright as all hell out here.
I walk towards the water, stick my hand in, and use Druidcraft.
Okay.
I'm gonna put the scent of blood in the water.
You're doing what?
I'm gonna put the scent of blood in the water.
Okay.
Ooh,
Dark attack, motherfucker.
Y'all just gave yourself another problem.
yeah, right.
Well, I was saving the Megalodon for later, but
But fuck it, hold on, let me pull that bitch out. Sand sharks.
good thing the water's only 1 feet deep. Evolution. It has legs.
Whee!
Fuck.
It's a new race that I just created.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Land
Megalodonians.
Megalodons.
Shark boy.
Land Megalodon. Yeah.
Shark boy just
It
walks
actually-
up behind you. What, is that supposed to bring me around?
It actually runs twice as fast on land. Like, it evolved that hard.
It's got a swim speed of 60 and a land speed of 120. Shit.
Literally hit the ground running. Putting the scent in the water, waiting for a moment, doesn't seem to bring any extra effect.
I remove my hand, flick the water, sip the
Oh,
water.
Fez, actually, with your passive perception, as you kind of do that and you're looking up and down in different directions of the water, with how bright the sun is shining down on you guys, it's a bit difficult to see anything too far out. But you swear you see a bit of movement on the other shore, not the one that you guys have all been walking on.
The other side.
Yeah, but as you like kind of focus in on it, it ends up like starting to burn your retinas and leaving that after effect. You stare at the sun.
How far is that from the other side?
Well, if you waited out into the middle of the water, then you'd be about 50 feet or so to the other side.
And is it like straight across, or is it,
Um,
or am I at an angle?
it's a little bit of an angle. If you were looking at that shore, it would be to like your northeast a little bit. And it's not directly like next to the water. It seems to be up and in some of that green plant matter. And it was only for just a brief
So,
moment.
Like right here, right? Like if the middle, I'm on roll 20. So if
Yeah.
the middle is, and it's like right around here.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna walk 40 feet this way.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna start wading to the side.
Okay.
I'll say back to the group. I saw something on this side. I saw something on this side. It's in the plant matter. And I got
All right, well,
just
I'll go check it out.
What was that, Fez?
Then I gesture towards where I saw it. Then I start walking towards across the shore, away from the plant matter.
Halbert, I'll race you to the plant matter.
Yeah, I'll win.
I'll hang with Fez actually, like keeping about a 10-foot distance from him, but I'll
Would you
follow him.
win?
Just What?
Nothing.
Everybody else is running, but Drynix is just kind of walking, following them.
I don't have a choice. I have tiny legs. Okay.
I don't know if you would win, Halberd.
It would be like right
Other
here,
direction.
right? Here?
Yeah. Well, because you. Oh yeah, no, you're right because you moved 40 feet up.
Like I wanted away from it.
Yeah. So
So
it'd be closer to Harvard.
so here or here? Yeah, here.
Yeah. Everyone should be able to move their token. I hope.
I cannot.
Nope.
No.
None.
Oh, drag
Ha!
yourselves in.
Okay.
I don't see my character sheet.
Oh, I know
There's-
why, because I'm on map and background.
There I am. Ooh, there I am.
Oh. There's two of me. Oh, there's only one of me.
It should
Mirror
be under
image.
the handout section. Oh, I know why. Hold on, let me fix it.
Yeah, I told you I was faster than you, Halberd. I made it first.
Oh.
All right, now you
Are
should
you,
see
like,
Fez.
Super emo?
Thank you.
Nah, I just have a lot of black.
Okay.
And you said you're
Is it different?
behind me, Timberlake?
Yeah.
Right.
Yep, right about there.
I mean, 1 foot of water, that's like what, waist deep for you?
Pretty much. Almost.
But that's in the middle. We're like towards the end now, so knee height out.
Hopefully.
Thigh high.
Yeah.
Like if there's a wave, we're dead.
The rest of us are splashing around in it like little kids in the puddles.
Yeah.
You guys are like, no sudden movements, no sudden movements.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
It's all fun and games till Fez trips.
It's all fun and games to like cast shape water.
Hey, hey.
Gonna have to put a flag on you guys.
It's all fun and games so that giant tortoise comes by and creates such a large wave that they both get swept away.
I almost wanted to get on it, actually.
I don't think it would have been real happy to have anyone on it, considering it just got stabbed.
I know. He chipped the freaking shell.
just rude.
I mean, the real sad part is that was actually the secret to uncover a legendary weapon. If you
Yeah.
just hopped onto the tortoise as it left.
Takes you to the secret level.
I am not strong enough for the secret level. Anyway.
It's in some place where there's a lot of ice, and there's a really mean lady.
Plenty of magic items though.
Oh, shut up. Ugh.
She's got a pet cat.
Not anymore.
Or had.
All right, so now you guys get an idea of what the other side of the shore looks like.
Alright. Start making my way up this way.
Make my way.
I am side by side with him.
Okay, rest of you.
I'll hang near Fez.
Like I said,
See
he's
what
kind of
Fe-
walking
where
his way
Fez-
toward the other end of the shore.
I'm trying to look where
Everyone else
Fez
will
said he
probably
saw
get
it,
there
that's
first.
all.
I'm walking, but like I have to walk slow because like I'm treading through the water.
It's difficult terrain for you, yeah.
The tentacle monster.
All right, so can I start seeing like where I saw it from?
Kind of where Halvard's at. At least that's where you last saw something moving.
I saw it next to Halberd's area.
I'm gonna
Somewhere.
like poke at the bushes.
Okay.
Somewhere Vinny is losing his fucking mind like, really? Now they get a tentacle monster?
You go to poke the bush in front of you, and all of a sudden, a small rabbit kind of darts out really quickly and runs to your left.
Well, I think it was just a rabbit.
I kind of look at it. Rabbits don't shine.
Wait, you saw something shiny?
I nod.
Damn, I should have killed that
You saw
rabbit.
you saw
before eating it.
movement. You didn't see shiny.
I thought you said it was shiny.
Well, the whole area is shiny because of the sun on the sand. I
Like
said
Mirage Bright?
it's because it's so bright you weren't able to pick out more. You just saw it like in between the what's that effect called? Like oversaturation.
Mhm.
Reflection of the light.
It wasn't so much a reflection. It's just like when you get too far away and it's so bright against the sand, like it's like looking in the sun for too long.
Yeah, if you've ever been to the sand dunes or something like that, like big widespread spots of dirt or sand specifically, like when the sun hits it, it gets that nice shimmery wave effect. It's just the thermal projection from the heat.
Yeah.
I'm going to poke this bush now.
Effectively, I think the term is like thermal distortion, or something close to that.
You successfully poke a bush, Halvard.
Hmm.
The bush does not fight back.
Do these plants look flammable?
Oh god.
They look like plants, so you would assume so.
Do they look
Pyro.
dry?
No, looks like these were probably in a portion of the water at some point.
Okay.
You know what? It's probably a good thing that you're too low level to have fireball right now.
Hey, Fizz. Fizz, what is it that you were doing in that water over there?
I was putting blood into the water, or at least the smell of it.
Can you do that in the air, too?
I raise my hand in the air and cast Druidcraft once more with a blood sense, strong blood sense.
Okay.
Then I started like rolling my wrist in the air to start spraying the scent out.
Yep. Doesn't seem to have any effect.
Hmm.
I'm starting to think you actually saw nothing. It was just a rabbit.
All of a sudden,
I
the
shrug
rabbit
my
just gets
shoulders.
snatched by a tentacle.
Right.
I will
You just gonna
poke
keep
this
wandering in there
bush
by
and this
yourself?
bush.
Nyx, Tamberlay,
Oh, shit. Okay.
and Fez.
Of course, it's the people next to the water.
Need you all to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh, shit. That's not going to go well. Oh. Hey, a 15. That's pretty darn good.
$23.
Yes.
Charisma saving. Huh?
Halvard and Malcolm, as you guys are starting to head back, and Halvard, you saying, I don't think you
Ooh.
saw anything. You
Mhm.
guys look up as this, what seems to be a ball of light, rolls its way out of the water behind Nyx, Tamberlay, and Fez before getting in between all three of them before exploding in a bright light, kind of making both you two kind of look away for a moment. Tamberlay
Yep.
and Fez, you guys are stunned. And I need everyone to roll
Wow.
initiative.
Shit.
Oh, jeez.
Oh. $10.08.
That's what happens when your initiative is a negative score, but then you set it to decibel for, tiebreaker.
25 to 20.
No, just skip to the 15 to 10 range.
All right, 15 to 10.
14.
13.
12.
What? 11.
10? Jesus Christ.
What is up with that?
Fucking,
It's
we're in order,
beautiful.
boys.
Okay, hold on.
That is
fucks
that is
everything up.
beautifully in order.
Malcolm's
Everyone
first.
take a picture. Take
Yeah,
a picture.
Malcolm, then
You are at
Fez.
14, right?
Yeah.
What's your dex?
18
Okay.
plus 4.
All right, and then who's 13?
Fez,
Guys.
12?
Tamberlay,
Timberlake.
11?
Libra, Halbert.
Halvard.
Dex, Halberd?
Gushing. 13.
Okay, 10?
Madronix. I'm not gonna get that.
Honey.
Is that everybody?
Yep.
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 How perfect. How perfect is this?
Jesus.
We live to ruin everything.
One way to
How would you
start
figure
things,
that
huh?
out?
Yeah, it turns out all of the monsters rolled above 15.
Well, one tied with you. Is
Little
that?
baby Kraken.
I mean, technically, people either rolled on or above average. Just
Oh, look, there's one of the bushes just for you, Halv. Oh, shit, there's two of them.
Which one do I go for first?
The farther one.
The one that comes to you?
I'm
All right.
equidistant from 2 of them.
After this light explosion that happens, you guys notice that there's slight movements in the sand, though initially you thought possibly wind, just kind of kicking bits of sand over. These tentacles start to be seen as there's 4 long, decently thick tentacles, all stretching out to about 10 foot in range. But they all connect in the middle to this almost glowing orb of a pulsating mass in the middle.
Well, shit.
Let me confirm which one of these are which ones. This one's the one. Alrighty then. So, at the top of the round, Malcolm, you're up.
Oh.
Look at you.
Damn. I never go first. I will.
This is considered difficult terrain.
Oh.
Ah, shit.
Sand, baby.
Well, motherfucker.
Except for those that are under 4 feet tall.
Woo!
Count me out. So I can go 5, 10, 15.
Oh, sorry, not under 4 feet tall. Those that are under 100 pounds.
Woo!
Yes!
With equipment.
Shit!
With my movement and my bonus action, I could get there, right? Because I can use my bonus action as a movement, or my movement on a bonus action.
Yeah, you can dash for a bonus.
Okay. Cool. And then I will attack this
Go for it.
bad.
Get it.
Blah, blah, blah. And also I get sneak attack on this.
Why?
Swashbuckler.
Okay,
The 1v1 me bro clause.
Yeah.
gotcha.
Watch that buckle.
So,
You gotta hit first.
yeah, true, which I didn't.
Nope.
Ouch.
You kind of like try to stab at one of the tentacles, but it like moves out of the way in time, and you just catch air. It's hard looking at that shining, bright mass in the middle.
That's it.
All right, ending your turn. Brings us to the one that you were trying to stab.
Yep.
Oh,
no. First, towards you, Halvard. From
Mhm.
this undulating mass in the middle of bright light, it almost seems to get brighter before this rolling ball of light flies in your direction, rolling across the ground. Malcolm, you see that your creature, it got brighter in the middle, and then it dimmed a little bit after shooting this ball of light towards Halvard. Go ahead and give me a charisma saving throw, Halvard.
Yes, my favorites. Natural 1.
that's the third one.
You are stunned.
Wonderful.
And it's going to make 2 tentacle attacks at you, Malcolm. First one being a 13 to hit.
Miss.
Second one being a 21 to hit. Or sorry, no,
Hit.
a dirty 20 to hit.
That's a hit.
All right. You are grappled. And you take 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
With you in its grasp, it's going to move. All right, that's going to end its turn. Bringing us down to Fez. Fez, you are stunned.
Yep. So, end my turn.
Yep, ending your turn. Camberley, you are stunned.
I have a question on my turn.
Yeah.
My equipment says that I weigh 100 and, or I am carrying 109 pounds.
How much
Does that
do
mean
you
the
weigh?
stuff that I'm actually, I weigh 45.
Yeah, it doesn't count your physical weight.
Okay. I was also thinking that a lot of that stuff would be in my bag of holding,
Well,
which
then you need
only weighs 15 pounds.
Yeah, well, you need to. For now, we're going to say that it's out, but
Okay.
after this fight,
Next time.
make sure you put things in there.
Well, I wouldn't be carrying a bedroll out, but yes, I understand completely.
Yeah, it's the first fight.
Got it.
But yeah, so you just basically put in the notes section of your bag of holding what items are in there,
Okay.
and yeah, and then you just delete it from your equipment list.
You got it.
Okay, so that ends your turn. You are still stunned.
Yep.
That brings us to the other tentacle monster.
Shit.
Oh, that thing can move.
If they have climbing speed, then they are not affected by the difficult terrain. Alrighty then. Actually, no, it's already. Timberlake's already stunned, so it wouldn't have shot its load at her. Okay, that's gonna be 2 attacks at you. Stunned just gives advantage, right?
Stunned is
Think
just
so, yeah.
advantage, yes.
Yeah, paralyzed is the auto crit. Okay. First attack at you, advantage. That makes it a 24 to hit.
That hits.
You are grappled. And that is 11 points of bludgeoning for the first hit. Second hit is a 16 to hit.
That just barely hits.
All right. That is 13 points of bludgeoning.
All right.
And for this creature specifically, You're grappled, restrained, and you need to break out of 2 different tentacles.
Oh, jeez.
Gosh dang it.
But that's going to end its turn. And it's going to bring us to Alvard. You're stunned.
Mm-hmm.
Nyx, you're up. Finally, someone could do something.
Oh God. Oh Jesus. So well, just by virtue of all this sand being difficult terrain, can't really get to anybody else except the one in the water, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes, I guess Madrynix is as the a burning sensation in his hand as he casts. Yeah, that's probably the better move, just in case. Um, as he's going to, as a bonus action, cast a Shield of Faith on himself,
Okay.
and then so that's 20 feet. Then I'm assuming was the water also difficult terrain? Not that it matters, but probably good to know.
No, it's for the shorter people, those under 4 feet, it is difficult terrain. For those higher than 4 feet, it is.
Okay, so essentially, heavy people difficult on sand, tall, short people difficult in water.
Correct.
Okay, making sure. I was able to get there regardless, but good to know. And I guess he's going to swing at this creature with the sword of long
All right, go ahead.
for ouch, 13 to hit.
That misses.
Okay. So well, that's all he's going to be able to do for this turn.
Roger that. Okay, ending next turn. That brings us to that one that you're with. His light recharges. He's going to dump it at you. Go ahead and give me a charisma saving throw, Nyx.
Natural 20.
Doesn't affect you at all, but he is going to make 2 attacks. So the first one being a
Interesting. That's sorry.
Go
That's
ahead.
just interesting action economy.
Yeah. 13 to hit.
That'll miss,
And that's a 9 to hit.
and that'll also miss.
Move there, and you'll stay there. And you start bringing us up to Malcolm. You are grappled, sir.
I'm aware.
And after that creature's last turn, Tam and Fez, you are unstunned.
I will try to break free of the grapple.
I want to break free.
So every grapple from these creatures is also going to be a restrained.
No, only if you get grappled twice.
Oh, you honestly don't have to break out of the grapple if you don't need to. Just be careful of the second one.
That would be a acrobatic or athletics. Actually, no, it's an athletics roll. Sorry.
Oh, I'm bad at those. If I were to attack it while I'm grappled, it's disadvantage, right?
Nope.
No?
Only restrained. Grapple just means you have a movement speed of
Oh.
0.
Yeah,
Well, then I'm just gonna attack it.
go for it.
I'll take my chances with it. Yeah. So. Oh, wrong one.
And that's why the action economy works that way, because it's only if it gets both tentacles on you are you restrained.
It was 25 to hit.
That hits.
And then 8 piercing, 9 sneak attack.
All right.
And then I will hit it again with my bonus action. Because I'm 2-weapon.
Nice.
With my short sword.
That misses.
Okay.
You kind of like stab forward and your arm gets slithered up against the tentacles. Kind of the suction cup slowing your jab down.
Ugh.
Okie dokie. And I think that's all I've got. Yep.
Okay. Ending the turn. Does not get its light back. But it will make 2 attacks at you. First, you're grappled. So it gets advantage. That's 23 to hit.
That's
So you are now restrained.
yep.
Ooh, they're all rolling really good on their damage die. 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, I'm down.
Okay. Funnily enough, as you go down, it can't hit you. I rolled a nat 1 and a 5. So that's an 11.
Oh, that wouldn't have hit. No.
Yeah. So even after you go down, it's just like you just like slump and it misses both of its hits. Just dragging your limp body with it. Ending its turn, which means now Halvard, you are unstunned.
Mm-hmm.
Fez, you're up.
I shake off like the cobwebs in my head. See that someone is. Can I tell he's unconscious?
As he's being dragged through the underbrush, yeah.
I raise up my hand, my fingers, and call out, "Big Red, time to fight!" And summon Big Red here. That creature needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
One moment.
Sorry.
Dex save, that is an 18 plus 2.
All right, it saves.
Here. Upload. Where did you want Big Red?
Right there. All right. Then I'm going to use Healing Word on the unconscious guy.
All right. All right, Big Red should be in your handouts now, so you can bring him out. All right, 6 points for you, Howard. I mean, not Howard. Malcolm.
Yep.
Can't touch that one. Here you go.
Roger that. You staying there?
Yeah, I can't move him because I used my bonus action, and because I used my bonus action, he automatically dodges
Gotcha.
for his turn.
Roger that. Ending Fez's turn. Tamerlane, you're up.
What is
He
Big
goes
Red?
right after mine. He goes right after me. So yeah, template.
Okay. Yeah. It's his little
What
fire
is Big
spirit.
Red? Okay.
Big Red is a small fire spirit.
Okay. I am going to. Oh, seeing that Malcolm is okay, and this thing is right behind us, I am going to bonus action rage,
All right.
and then I'm going to action and movement because I can't. There's no way
Are,
Yeah.
there, and then stay there, and my turn is over.
are
Okay.
you positive you want to do it in that way?
Yes, yes, I do.
You do know that rage then just automatically ends, right?
Nope, because it's not the end of the round yet.
It's not
I
about the
just
round, it's about the end of your turn.
rage ends at the next end of their next turn if they don't make an attack.
Right.
So they should be fine for now. Next attack, next round, if they don't attack, then it ends.
If I don't receive any attacks on myself in the next round, then it will end.
Yeah, if you haven't attacked a hostile creature since your last turn or taken
Yeah,
damage
since your last turn.
Yeah, so they're
It's
fine.
like you actually do need to make an attack on the turn that you rage, or take damage on the turn that you raged.
Turn's not over yet.
So before he starts his next turn.
Yeah.
That's
No, it's
I'm
it-
ruling it that if as long as they take damage before their next turn, they're fine.
okay. Then we'll do it that way then, because otherwise it mechanically doesn't work that way.
Yeah, well, if the mechanic was meant to work that way, that'd be really stupid. Ah,
Well,
I'm not angry anymore.
Well, I mean, that is the stupid part of it. That's kind of like the problem I have with Barbarian Rage. But anyway, go on.
Yeah, no, it'd be if you activate your rage, but that's the last thing you can do. Then, if you don't attack from your next turn, then it goes away. All right, so Tam's done. That brings us to the one with Halvard.
Yay.
It's gonna give you some kisses,
Oh,
some
all
tentacle
right, let's see.
kisses. The 1st
Mhm.
one is a 18 to hit.
Right, so I'm just gonna go off in the bat and say no and shield that.
All right, so the kisses get close, but then it just glitters that arcane energy, and then it's gonna be like, but I want to give you kisses, and that is a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Suction
And
cup kisses.
That suction cup just pushes its way through the arcane barrier, only giving you 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right, still up, but still hurting.
All right. Ending its turn, bringing us to Halvard.
Right. So I need to break out of this grapple 2 times, right?
Yeah,
And each one will take a separate action.
it'd be an action. If you're trying to do both in one turn, it'd be action bonus action.
All right.
I guess I should assume that you don't have Misty Step.
I do not have Misty Step, no. Let's see. I am indeed going to do that. I'll use my action and bonus action to attempt to break out. So is this contested athletics or something?
You need to make an athletics check.
All right.
It's just a straight DC.
That is an 8.
Unfortunately, you're still in. DC's 14.
All right. And I guess that's all I can do for my turn.
Well, since you still have your bonus action.
But I can't use a cantrip, right?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, I can?
Yeah,
All
if
right,
you're doing
then...
if you're doing something for your action that isn't an attack, then you can choose to either attack or spell for your bonus action.
All right, then I'll bonus action Toll the Dead. It has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, on the one that's with you.
Yeah,
That is a 7.
that fails. It takes... No, it is not missing any of its hit points. 3 points of necrotic damage.
3
Hey,
points
now
of
it's
hit.
missing hit points.
Oh, whoops. Hold on. It has advantage on saving throws. Still doesn't matter. That is
All right,
only
and...
9.
Alright, and that'll be my turn.
All right. Ending on Halvard's turn. Nyx, you're up.
All right. And I guess since Tamberlade's there, just gonna kind of casually wander here.
Little zoop zoop.
Just go ahead and have the flanking position.
Yep.
And he will go for the swing again, hoping for better results.
That hits.
with a 22 to hit. That'll be quite okay. I have to undo that, but 11 slashing damage.
All right. Anything else?
I'm pretty sure the only other useful thing I could do is only an action, so that's going to be it.
Okay, ending Nyx's turn brings us to this guy. He's gonna roll for his light. Gets it back. Yeah, he's just gonna.
And this guy's really lucky on that light.
Yeah. That's the second 6 in a row. He's gonna dump it. Go ahead and both of you two make a charisma saving throw.
Who? Both of us?
Tamerlane and Nyx, yeah.
Okay. It's not gonna matter. I'm not gonna get high
22.
enough. 17.
All right, you both succeed.
Oh yay me!
All right, so with that, it's gonna be first one to Nyx, second one to Tamberway, unless he hits. First one is a 19, Nyx.
And that'll miss with the armor, Shield of Faith.
Okay, the other one to Tamberlay. That is a 15 to hit.
Miss.
All right, both miss. Ending. Actually, that creature is going to take an opportunity attack from you, Nyx.
Oh, so moving out of my range, but not Tamperlay's.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That
19 to
hits.
hit.
Get it.
Or 9 slashing.
All right, 9 points. Gonna move there and end his turn. Bring us to the top of the round. Malcolm, you're up. You're
Rude.
awake.
I'm restrained also.
Grappled and restrained, yes.
I guess all I can do is try and break free.
I want to break free. Athletic check. DC 14.
So I'm really good at these guys.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Still have a bonus action.
I'll
It's really
try it again.
unfortunate.
Wow.
Hey guys, I'm really good at these.
It's had a chance to like really wrap you up, so it's a bit difficult. It's understandable.
I mean, I should have said I tried to like finesse my way out of it.
Not when you're already grappled.
I know. All right, that's all I got.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And then your turn. This guy. Sees the shiny. Actually, he needs to roll to see if he gets his shiny back. Nope, no shiny for you.
Good.
Against your fire spirit, it's gonna be a 15 to hit. Oh, it's got dodge going, so it's with disadvantage, still 15 to hit.
Still 15. Holy shit.
Does that hit?
That hits.
Okay.
Pretty sure it hits.
That is 10 points of bludgeoning.
Woo!
Is it still up?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, it's grappled, so the second attack with disadvantage, that is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
2 1s, so that's 6 points of bludgeoning. Still up?
Yeah. Yep. Still up.
But it is now
Oh, thank
restrained.
God! You might be getting saved, Malcolm.
Okay, that's going to end its turn, bringing us to Fez.
Alright, so I'm going to use my action to cast Scorching Ray on this creature.
All right, go for it.
I do it twice, right?
It's a 3 raise.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think it's 3. At its
3.
initial cast.
Nice. Yep. Right.
Miss. Miss.
Oh, ow.
Yes.
Oh.
Wow.
That sucks.
Wing and a
Come
miss.
on, Will Wheaton, you can do better than that.
Yeah, just at the very least, you could just just teleport Malcolm out of there and try again later.
He's restrained, so my guy can't move, right?
Correct.
Bonus action.
unless
yeah,
I'm forgetting, the spirit can teleport creatures within 10 feet of it.
5.
Oh, only 5. That sucks.
What's my wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom save.
No, not wisdom. Yeah, it has to be within 5 feet. 5 feet? Yeah.
So what you up to?
Alright, I want to hit fiery teleportation.
Okay.
And he's going to teleport. Yeah, there.
Okay.
This creature must make another dex save.
Oh, Dex. Okay. Yeah, that is a 21.
That succeeds. Holy shit, do you?
I told you they were death dice.
Beep. There you go. Teleported. Because that end my turn.
Okay. Does your fire spirit cause any damage if it gets melee hit?
No.
Okay, just making sure. All right. Ending Fez's turn. Tamberley, you're up.
Okay. I will attempt to attack it
All right.
with my Hellfire Great Axe.
Meow.
16 to hit.
That hits.
Yay. Come on, stop. There we go. For 8 slashing damage.
8 damage.
And it needs to do a dexterity check for me.
A Dex check or save?
Dex save.
All right.
They're very
DM,
dexy.
add 2 more damage because I don't think it's padding his rage damage.
Oh, yeah, I did not. Yeah, I had 2 more. Sorry. Thank you.
Okay, 2 more damage. That is an 18.
Okay, it only takes half damage then. As lightning spouts out from my aura, and you take 1 whole lightning damage. Because I'm raging.
More like static.
You know what? It's 1 more damage.
Oh,
All right,
shit.
you staying there?
I am staying there, yes.
Okay. Ending Tamberley's turn brings us to the one with Halvard. This one never used its light bomb yet.
Oh, no.
Mhm. Oh,
I need Fez and Halvard to make charisma saving throws.
Alright.
Come on, Fizz.
You guys are both probably going to roll better than my athletics.
I got 15.
Yeah.
Good
Rolls
job.
20, oh my god!
Ooh.
Woohoo!
But it's going to make its 2 attacks at Halvard.
Ah.
19.
Shield. I cannot. I am too low
Oh,
to
wait,
go.
hold on. I get advantage on that. Yeah, 19. Second
Yeah.
attack. It's only 17.
Okay, neither hit.
Okay. So bouncing off the arcane barrier. And ending that creature's turn brings us to Halvard.
All right. So, getting a
He's
bit
done.
tired of this. So I'm just gonna wholly give up on the whole actually try to escape it thing. I'm going to bonus action cast Dragon's Breath on myself. And then action, or let's see. I'll go with you know what's technically I'll go lightning damage. Why not?
Okay.
And it has to make a Dex 14 saving throw.
That is a 17.
All right, it only takes half damage then.
So 6 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And your turn.
Yep.
All right. After Howard, we've got Nyx.
Yeah, just they didn't quite get far enough to not be there. So
Yay.
Nyx moves back over to flank and goes for a slash with a 21 to hit.
Hits.
Hits for 13 slashing damage.
All right. Ending your turn there.
Yep, that's all that can be done.
Okay. After Nyx's turn is that creature. It's going to roll for its shiny.
Seriously?
I need you two to make a charisma saving throw.
God damn it.
Hey, this is the only one that's really been able to recharge it.
I want to comment on the statistical improbability of this, but
You're fine, Tamberlay.
yeah,
Thank
23
God.
fine.
I want.
Tamberlay, go ahead and get an opportunity attack.
Oh, okay. Sure, I will do that. Or try. Yeah, 20.
It hits.
Oh, almost. 12 points of damage.
Nice. All right, it's gonna move around.
14 rage.
+2.
Oh yeah, plus.
Plus 2. God damn it.
2 attacks at you, Nyx. That is a natural 20. And the second one is natural 19. So 25 to hit.
So both would hit regardless.
Alright, so the first one is 16 points of bludgeoning.
All right.
Grappled. Second one is. Well, since you'd be grappled, it gets an extra roll. Just see if it's a net 20. It's not. Second one is 10 points of bludgeoning, and you are restrained in that as well.
Dope.
Okay. It's going to end its turn there, bringing us back to the top of our Malcolm. Mr. Snuggles.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I know.
Yeah. The best athlete ever.
Oh, I don't think I can do that while I'm restrained. Never mind. Athletics.
Correct. You're out of the
Ooh.
restrain.
Ooh.
Okay. Fucking push my luck. Why not?
Yeah, out of the
Hey!
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, that would have been my action and my bonus action, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna...
Get an opportunity attack on you. That's a 21 to hit,
Oh
Yep.
no. Yeah.
which means you're grappled again. 2 ones, so that makes it 6 points of damage.
Okay, I'm down.
Isn't that all you had?
Yeah.
Yep.
Fuck!
Oh shit.
Hey guys, I'm free.
Come on, hooker.
All
I
right.
hate
That is
squishy
tragic.
characters.
That ends Malcolm's turn, bringing us to the creature.
I hate squishy characters.
On the fire spirit, we've got a 11 to hit for the first one.
Miss.
Second one is a 19 to hit.
Is that with the dodge?
You
Oh, wait.
you teleport.
You didn't command it to dodge last
Nice
turn.
remember. Yeah, it hits. How much?
That is there's the damage rolls. That is 16.
He's gone.
Okay. After it kind of dissipates in its grasp, the creature kind of like looks at its own tentacle for a moment, like, where the fuck did it go? That's gonna end its turn there. Bringing us down to Fez.
All right, which of these three looks the most messed up?
The one in the water.
Probably the one that's down.
I think he's talking about the creatures.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not us.
For that one, no. Fuck it. Yeah, I'm gonna do no scorching ray. Hopefully this one actually does better.
Okay. You do. Miss.
Come on. Finally.
That hurts so much to look at.
This is pretty standard.
Yeah.
God.
5 points of
Wow.
fire damage.
Yeah. If I recall, in the last time you and I played together, like your average roll was less than 12.
Yep, this is where I need high stats.
All right.
So if I don't, I'm not gonna hit anything.
So Scorching Ray is done. Anything else?
Nope. I'm gonna move.
Any cantrip
Sounds
bonus
good.
actions?
I
Yeah,
think
I'm
you
just
can
gonna
still
move.
summon the spirit again.
No, that's an action.
Oh, for some reason I thought it was a... Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Are you under 100 pounds?
Yeah.
With equipment too?
Yep. 94.
All right, perfect. And yeah, you're not impeded.
Your goblin who weighs like 7.5 pounds.
Yeah, and my turn.
Okay. Ending Fez's turn there. Tamberly, you're up.
Not seeing what's going on with Malcolm because there's a giant tentacle monster in the way.
And
I
the water's
will.
like up to your waist.
Yeah, I'm doing my best here, okay? Move. Action. Dash. I have 25 feet, and I'm moving like. Doesn't really matter. And then. Bonus action, Dex save.
Dex save. That is a 22.
It takes 3 points of lightning damage. And that's
thank
my
God.
whole turn.
As
Oh
you
my
get
God.
up to it and the electricity starts arcing between the two of you, it hits in a very sensitive point in the just like you've seen squids start to like curl up when they get damaged. The tentacles start to ring in on itself before it just goes limp and starts to float on the top of the water. The tentacles unwrapping around you, Nyx.
Well, shit.
All right.
So he'll look down at you. I will admit that I did underestimate you.
As usual. I'm hard to. I'm sorry. I take that back. I'm easy to look over. But let's get this shit done.
Ending Tamerlane's turn brings us to the
Yep.
creature with Halvard.
Of course.
Does
Snuggle
not get its
buddy.
light back.
Thank God.
Amberlay, it's going to take you 3 turns to get back to shore.
Oh, I know.
First
Not my
attack
fault.
on you, Halvard, is an 18.
All right, shield again.
Okay, second attack is a do math, 22.
That hits.
Okay. That is 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right, I am down.
All right. Ending that
Leave it to
creature's
the wizard.
turn. Halvard, give me a death save.
All right.
First
Wow,
death
right back to
save.
where we started.
Fail.
One death save failed.
I'm starting to see a pattern, a very unfortunate pattern.
Nyx, you're
Did
up.
you did you dump Con again?
I really didn't. I have an 18.
I'm just kidding.
Good.
All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I think I can only go 10 by 5 feet after that. Let's see here. I'm just gonna measure this out real quick, just in case.
I too.
That one's just barely out of reach.
Remember, once you're on sand, if you're over 100 pounds, you're in difficult terrain.
I'm aware. I accounted for that for my last movement.
Gotcha.
Now I remember what I was going to check. 'Cause I could not remember if I had anything like... I mean, okay, I do, but I can't pull it out right now. In which case, yeah, Nyx is going to use his action to give himself 15 points of healing.
Okay, lay on hands.
Yep. And then, as a bonus action, he is going to point his hand at the one engaged, question mark, with Havery. Pointing at it, and like a burning sensation in his hand. It's a, I swear by my sword that you will be no more, as he uses his channel divinity to invoke his vow of enmity on that creature.
Okay. What does it do?
Which, for the next minute, I have advantages on all attacks against that creature.
Gotcha. Okay. Ending Nyx's turn. Malcolm, I need a death save.
Yep.
Oh.
All right,
Hey.
one success. Ending Malcolm's turn brings us to the creature. He's gonna
Hey,
let
Halvard,
he's gonna let
you got that
go.
backup character?
Gotta roll for Shiny. Hey, Shiny's back. Nyx, go ahead and give me a charisma save.
Eventually, statistics is not going to favor me here. There we go.
And you're stunned.
Statistically, it should favor my attack rolls. It hasn't.
At you, Fez, the first one is a 15 to hit.
That hits.
All right, you are grappled, and you take 9 points of bludgeoning. Second attack. That is only a 10 to hit.
Miss.
All right, but that's going to end its turn. Actually, it's got 5 more feet. All right, that's going to end its turn. Bringing us down to Fez.
So I can see that one, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Bonus action healing word.
Okay. Healing word to you, Halvard. Five points.
Hey, back to where I was before I went down.
Or now.
Listen here, naysayer.
For action, what can I do? Yeah, I'm gonna try and break out.
All right, athletics.
Oh boy, this is nothing.
Hey, you're up.
Oh shit.
You've got to break free.
Look, his tentacles were tired from when he fought against me.
Oh, totally.
I mean, carried me. Sorry.
Anything else you want to do?
So yeah, use my bonus action.
Yeah, use your
use
bonus
my
action,
action.
so you only got your movement left.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And my turn.
All right. Ending Fez's turn. Tamberley, you're up.
Little fucker. I will slog through the water 10 whole feet and attempt to chuck my javelin at it.
Okay, go for it. What's the min range on Javelin?
30 feet
All right, that hits.
for an 18 to hit. I will pierce it for 6 damage.
6 whole points, baby.
8.
8 whole points, baby.
8 whole points because I'm still raging, I think. I'm going to remember that someday.
No, you won't.
Someday.
Pulling a Laura Bailey with Hunter's Mark.
Bro, I used Hunter's Mark once as Earth of Marsh, I think. It's
All right.
not just Laura Bailey, it's a ranger thing.
That ends your turn?
That is all I can do.
All right, and Tamberley's turn brings us to the one with Halvard.
We'll call that one Jimmy.
Jimmy needs to roll for his Lighty Light, which he does not get back.
Yay!
But he is going to throttle Halvard a little bit.
Oh, dear.
Oh,
That is a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Minimum damage is going to knock you out.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm down again.
But at least you're not dead.
Not
Not
yet.
weren't there rules about being knocked unconscious repeatedly?
Yep. After the second time it happens, you guys are going to start dealing with shit.
Thanks, Bez.
Look, alright, if you don't want to be punished, stop being knocked unconscious. It's that simple.
I have an AC with shield of 20. These things
my-
hit for over 20.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Attack at you, Fez. That's only going to be a 12.
Miss.
Alright. Ending that one's turn. Brings us down to Halvard. That's it.
Alright, another save. I think that saves?
Yep, that saves. Alright. Ending Halvard's turn. Nyx, you're up.
And it's over.
And you come out of the brightness. Malcolm.
Oh, shit, I forgot about that.
Save. Yep. Got it.
Oh.
Nope.
Ooh.
It's a failure.
Ending Malcolm's turn.
Bonus action, I'm going to lay here limply.
Hey, natural 20 on that one.
You
Nice.
do it so well.
He's going to roll to get his light back.
I wish I could roll to get my light back.
Fuck.
Nyx. Tamberlay. charisma saving throws.
Christ, I'm gonna die here.
TPK, day one.
That would be hilarious.
No, it wouldn't. That's a 5.
No, it'd be
Stunned.
fucking.
Again.
It would be awesome.
You're both stunned.
We're on our way. That's for damn sure.
These are challenge rating 4 monsters.
It's that fucking light.
No, the main issue is
Are
that
3 of
everybody was
them.
attacking their own creature. I think that was the mistake here.
Thing is,
Well-
I can't do anything. 5 misses with Scorching Ray.
Yeah,
I got
that's
restrained and grappled on the first turn. Actually, before it was even my turn.
Yeah. All right, Fez.
Yeah, I wasn't far behind you, so.
I know.
That is a 21 to hit.
It's
You are grappled. Luckily, there's only a 2 and a 1, so that makes it 7 points of bludgeoning.
alright.
Second attack. That is only a 14 to hit.
Yes.
Okay. And just so you know, it's this one that has you grappled.
For now.
Okay. Ending that one's turn brings us to Fez.
Action. Going to summon Big Red again, right next to me.
All right. It's in your handouts.
They both make dex saves.
Dex saves. It's probably a success and a fail. 1 second. Yeah, first one's a 17, next one's a 5. So the top one's a 17, the bottom one's a 5.
It takes 9 damage.
9 points of damage.
I yell at Big
Maximum
Red,
damage.
"Get me the hell out of here!"
Of the Bernie damage.
Of the
And
smoked
on
calamari.
its turn, it's going to use Fiery Teleport to get me the hell out of here.
Okay.
5 feet, 15 feet away. And yeah, so that's going to end my turn. It's now Big Red's turn. Teleport 15 feet away. And those two make another dex save.
Another dex save. Top one, that is a 16. Bottom one, that is a 4. Oh, wait, no one's in his tentacle. So that is a 5.
Ooh.
It's another 6.
6 points of damage. All right. That ends you and Red's turn.
Yeah. Oh my god, what the hell?
All right, Tamberlane, you are
That ends Tamberlay's turn.
done. That brings us to.
And Rage is gone.
Yep.
Ah, Jesus.
First one at the Fire Spirit. That's a 12.
That's a miss.
Okay, he's going to go for the Fire Spirit again. It's a 22. That is, 10 points of bludgeoning damage, and it is grappled.
Alright.
Ending its turn brings us down to Halvard.
All right, another save. Here we go. That is another pass.
All right. Brings us down to Nyx. You're unstunned now. Ending Nyx's turn, Malcolm.
Yep.
Do not that one. Do not that one.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Could have been worse. I'm
Could
saying
it have?
I'm sitting here going, do not nat 1. Do not
Yeah,
nat
but
1.
because if I would have nat 1, that's 2, and I'd have been dead.
Oh yeah, I get that, but wow.
All right. So there's another fail. Brings us to. Oh, got to roll for Lighty Light.
Really?
Does not get it. First one's at you, Nix. That is a. It's only an 8.
And that'll miss.
Since it missed, it's going to go after you again. That is a 17.
And that'll still miss.
All right, ending its turn. Dur brings us to Fez.
Oh my God. How badly are these things hurt? How do they look hurt?
They've taken a little bit of damage. They're both
That's-
about the same, but they haven't taken a whole hell of a lot.
I'm restrained, right?
No, your fire
No.
spirit is.
You're fine.
Fire spirit's grappled.
Oh, okay.
Look, we need the action economy back in our favor. So.
You got 2 of your compatriots bleeding out. One a little bit more than the other.
Well, I can't see Malcolm, right? Because the
Well, you
big
saw him when
monsters.
you teleported.
Oh, okay.
Then the creature got in your way, but you saw him initially.
5, 10,
Yeah.
15. I'm gonna risk it.
All
You're
right.
a goblin.
That is a 20
Is there
to
something
hit.
you'd like to do as a goblin?
Hit.
Why is everybody so racist against goblins?
That is.
No, it's just goblins get a free disengage as a bonus action.
Yeah, but I need the bonus action for Big Red.
7 points of bludgeoning.
I'm restrained, right?
You're grappled, so your speed 0.
I took 23 points of damage in the first 2 rounds.
What do you want to do, Fez?
Okay. Big Red teleport again.
Okay. Where's he? Go ahead and move him.
1 second. Five feet, so this way. Yeah, another dex save.
Dex save. That is only a 7.
2d6.
Wow. Wow.
Is that 2 1s? Is that Snake Eyes?
No, that's 1-1.
1 and a 2.
That's Snake Eyes. Oh no, it's not okay.
It only rolled 1d6. not
Yeah, I only
2d6.
rolled the first d6.
Oh no, it's only 1d6.
Okay.
Yeah, it's when he initially
okay.
brings it out, it's 2.
Minimum damage.
Anything else, Fez?
That is it.
Okay.
Oh, it's not anymore.
What was that?
Big Red is no longer restrained.
Okay, Big Red's turn.
And that ends his turn.
Okay.
Well, like, he teleported, so that was his turn.
Okay, so what were you doing on your turn?
I ran, and I got caught. Told Big Red on bonus action to, what's it called, teleport, and I want to try to heal myself for my action.
Okay.
Don't worry, guys. My new character will be waiting at the bar when you get back.
God. Alright, yeah. Alright, that's it. That's both of our turns.
Alright, sounds good. Ending Fez and Big Red. Timberlake, you are up.
Alright, I am going to move here.
Okay.
Bonus action rage. Do me a dex save, please.
Dex save is a 5.
Oh yay! You take all 6 points of lightning damage,
Ooh.
and then I will attack it because I can.
Go for it, little
Well,
girl.
I will try to attack it, but I won't.
Nope. That was a hand axe. You don't have your great axe out?
Oh, sorry. It's the same bonus.
Also, you probably could have moved slightly, but
I can't.
He's still in
Difficult
water.
terrain. Everything's difficult terrain for me.
well, I guess I didn't see where you originally started.
I started in this corner.
All right. So
That's
you're
it, yeah.
holding there?
It's the same.
Gotcha. All right, bringing us to the creature next to Fez. First one's on you. That's a nat 20.
Oh, I'm good.
Wow, 2 1s.
Holy shit.
So that's 4. So that's 8 points of damage. But you are restrained now.
Great.
And then at Big Red, that is a 16 to hit.
That is.
That's better damage. 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Holy shit.
Big Red is grappled. Ending that creature's turn. Halvard, you're up.
All right. That's the death saving throw.
Yeah, what do you got? 1 and 1? Or 2 and 1?
An 8. So now it's 2 and 1.
Gotcha. At the end of Halvard's turn, Nyx,
Wait,
you're
wait.
up.
2 and 1
2
or
fails, 1 save.
Yeah.
no? You rolled 2 10s.
No.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. I rolled 2 successes, 1 failure.
Okay.
Okay. Oh yeah, that was Malcolm's other fail. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me. Don't sell me short.
All right, Nyx, you're up. Oh, I got to roll for that one dude's light. Nope.
Fuck that light.
The sad part is I'm not the person who wants to give these creatures a free opportunity attack. So yeah, I'm just going to flank this creature and slice at it.
All right, go for it. Hits.
For a 25 to hit. For 10 slashing, and maybe just to help speed this up a little bit, I will pour Divine Smite into it.
All right.
For 11 radiant damage.
It's looking pretty hurt.
Oh my god, it's still alive. Jeez.
Oh my god.
Barely alive.
That doesn't mean much.
And that's all he can do with the turn.
All right. Ending Nyx's turn. Malcolm.
Come on.
Dude.
Hey.
Thank God.
Oh.
Ending Malcolm's turn. Creature.
Oh my god.
Fucking creature just smacks me.
It gets to roll for light.
Fuck you.
Okay. Okay. Tamberlay, Nyx.
What?
Charisma saving throws.
Nope.
Nope.
Actually,
This is-
Nyx, you save.
Oh, okay.
After it takes a certain amount of damage, its DC goes down.
That's good to know.
So you save. But since Tamberlay's stunned, it gets advantage on the roll. The natural 18 for a 24.
Sure.
5 plus 4, so 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Reduced to 4. Okay.
And then it's going to do its second attack. That's a nat 20.
Oh, glad I'm raging.
That's
That's
fast, 60.
20 points of bludgeoning.
Oh my god. Reduced to 10?
Yeah.
Oh, so glad I'm raging.
Um,
Oh, I'm restrained.
Go ahead and get your opportunity attack next.
Do it!
Okay. For an 18 to hit.
Thank God.
Or
It had
15
one hit point
slashing.
left, didn't it?
At 3.
Thank God. Yeah, just like Nick's tired of all this bullshit as it's trying to get away, just slices it in diagonally and just no.
All right. Ending that turn. Tamberlay, you're still stunned to the end of your next turn.
I am.
Ending that turn brings us to Fez.
Alright, I'm gonna use my action and hold Cure Wounds until I'm next to Malcolm.
Okay.
I'm gonna yell at Big Red to get us the hell out of here again.
All right. So Big Red's turn.
One more
We're gonna
attack.
teleport. No, 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 no.
Oh.
Like that. No, 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 no.
Okay.
Oh my
No,
God.
not there. Not there.
All right. Go
Okay.
ahead and dump Cure Wounds. Malcolm, go ahead and roll a d8 for me.
You get 11 hit points back.
Now roll a d10 for me.
1 second. D10.
Your wisdom goes down by 4 points.
What?
All right.
Creature makes a dex save.
Oh, a dex save. All right.
Yeah.
That's a natural 20.
Off.
These dice are nasty.
Yeah, and my turn.
All right. So after Fez's turn, Tamberlay, you're up. You're stunned. End of your turn. You're not stunned anymore. Bringing us to the creature. Rolls for light. Does not get it back. All of its friends are gone. But it does have an unconscious victim.
Uh,
Oh dear.
You're shitting me right now, right?
oh my God.
Fortunately, the unconscious victim is not near the water, so I can't take it back to its lair. So.
Oh God. Can you imagine if we fought these things in their lair? Oh, hi. Hello, friend.
Oh my God.
2 attacks at you, Tamberlay. First one's an 18.
Yeah, that hits. Still very angry.
It's 9 points of bludgeoning.
Okay,
Reduced
reduced to
half
4.
to 5.
5.
Yeah, we round up.
Oh, now you're rounding up?
We always round it up.
No, you didn't.
You can ask anybody. We always round it up. So you're grappled, so it gets advantage on its next attack, which is good because that first one was a 2. Second one is a 16 plus 6, so that's 22.
I guess.
I guess that hits.
I guess I'll do more damage then, and that's 12 points of bludgeoning reduced to 6.
Ooh, I'm not looking so great, you guys.
You are grappled and restrained.
Yes, I am.
Ending that turn, Halvard, You are needing a roll.
No.
Indeed. This actually might make or break depending if I get a nat one or not.
You've done it in the past.
Don't be like that.
And you've rolled
Oh,
a lot
wow.
of nat ones today.
Oh
Oh,
no!
oh,
That is dead.
oh.
Oh no!
No
I.
way.
I mean, pretty on brand, but still.
Ah.
You're lucky you're a Valkyrie.
Oh my god.
You come back to life with 1 hit point.
Bitch.
That only happens once per life, though, for Valkyrie, so you just
Oh
used
shit.
it.
Oh dear.
Oh my god.
You just used it up.
Well, I'm going to make sure I'm never in that position again.
But that ends your turn, bringing us to Nyx.
Okay, just I am gonna throw a little shade here. You really do need to have Misty Step on your spell list. Anyway, uh, yeah,
It's
Nyx
on my
is
spell
going.
list. I didn't prepare it though.
Oh, that's even worse. That actually makes it worse. You had it, but decided not to prepare it.
He also has
All right.
blur as a racial feature.
What?
I honestly forgot about that.
You know what? I should let you die.
And spare the dying.
He can cast it on himself.
Cast it on
I'm just
Malcolm.
gonna go ahead and
He
attack
wasn't
this
close
thing
enough
at
ever.
advantage. With a 14 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Wait, didn't you lose your con earlier?
No, like it's a duration channel divinity.
Okay.
It doesn't go away until the minute's up.
Yeah, because I saw you roll a con save and got an 8, so I didn't know.
No, yeah, the shield of, that was the shield of faith.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and just
wait, 14. Hold on. 14 does not hit. It is a 15 DC.
God damn it.
all right then. There's nothing else I can do because I don't have any cool things with my bonus action yet.
All right, Malcolm, you're up, and you're finally up. The wisdom thing will go away after a long rest.
Well, let's see.
That doesn't help now.
Action, bonus action, or movement, bonus action. Yeah, I mean, I can get to there. And
I believe your dancing sword can be thrown up to 30 feet away.
I think so. Let me look. Well, I can let it go and then it can move 30 feet, I think is what it is, yeah. So yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. If I put it right there, could I... No, I wouldn't be able to use my sneak attack.
No, you can sneak attack.
Would I, Valak?
Yeah, where you have 2 allies not incapacitated next to a hostile creature.
Okay, just
You
making
still
sure.
get the normal sneak attack rules. It's just as a swashbuckler, you get extras.
Yeah, no, I wasn't sure if, like, the way that
Animated
it worked with
weapons counted
the
it.
item. Yeah, so... then I'll do that. I'll put the dancing rapier over there. I'm just going to put my token there just so that we know where it is. I know I'm right here.
Yeah, that's why I said that the dancing sword is a really good item for you.
Yeah. And I will roll to hit.
Go for it.
Ooh.
It hits.
Okay. And then damage. So 15.
All right. Ending your turn there. Brings us to Fez.
Oh. Hey,
What?
fun fact. Yeah. That negate that, because I would have had to have used my bonus action to toss the sword, and I used my bonus action for my
Gotcha,
movement.
gotcha.
Couldn't you have used your action to dash instead?
Right, but then I still wouldn't have been able to attack, because I would have used my bonus action to get the sword to fly.
So wait, you used your action and bonus action to get where you are presently?
Yeah, because he's got.
I used my movement and my action.
Well, again, I have no idea where you were started from, so it's like
Yeah.
Down your
I take it on
fez.
faith here.
So I would be here, and the sword can fly now.
Gotcha. 1 second. But then that's gonna bring us to Fez.
Is anyone conscious now, or is everyone up?
Everyone is conscious.
All right. Action. Scorching ray target.
Get it?
He hits me, I go down.
I think if it hits most of us, we'll go down.
I mean, speak for yourselves, but
That's why I said most of us. Oh my god!
I swear.
Roll damage for all of them.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Oh no! God
No.
damn it!
And of
Oh
course,
my
the
God.
10
Oh, no.
is the one that hits.
roll a
Ally.
d4 for me.
Oh, you
Oh god.
1 to 2, it's Nyx.
Roll d4.
Yep.
Great.
Tamberlay, you take 10 points of fire damage.
Damn it! I'm down.
But it
Is the
takes-
creature down?
Nope. It takes 13 points of damage.
Oh no!
Oh my
You said
God.
10? You said 10?
Yeah, 10.
I've got 2 left. I'm still here.
Oh shit!
You asshole. I'm gonna fuck you up when I get out of this goddamn monster.
I just realized I hit something.
Bro, you hit 2 targets. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, you did.
With 3 rays, I was so happy. Fucking hell.
Alright, anything else, Fez?
Let's see. Bonus action. Yeah. I'm gonna have big red shoot too.
Okay, go
Oh,
for it.
fuck.
Yeah. Do that too.
How far can Big Red shoot?
60 feet.
What was that?
60 feet.
60 feet?
For clarity, it does move on its turn. It has movement speed.
It says I have to use a command for it to move, and not take any attack afterwards.
Wait, it says specifically that it can't
Uh,
move?
Unless
'Cause
you
that,
take a bonus.
that seems,
action on
that
your
seems
turn to
wrong
command
for
it.
every pet that exists.
Yeah, but like it says on its turn, the only thing it does is dodge, unless I command it to do otherwise.
But yeah, and
So
you,
like, unless the DM wants to retcon that.
Hold on, I'm looking.
no, I'm pretty sure it still gets a movement. It's just the action that it takes is dictated by you giving it a command. Because you're dictating its action when its turn comes up, not whether it moves or not.
I mean, I'm more than willing to like get movement.
The only action it takes on its turn is the dodge action, unless you take a bonus action on your turn to command it to take another action.
It can only do one
The
thing per
action-
turn. It says the action can be 1 in its stat block or some
Uh,
other action.
a movement isn't an action, though. Dash is an action, but moving is not. I'm just saying, like, every pet in this entire game would be the worst if you had to command it to move someplace, and that it can't do
What
anything else.
suck in this game?
Like every pet, even like the animals, like conjure animals. It's like, no, you can't command them to attack because you have to command them to move first.
The DM, what's your judgment on that?
I'm still reading. The only action it is return is the dog action. Let's take a bonus action. Then yeah, technically it would have, instead of an action, bonus action, movement, it just has movement and action. So it can move and then do something.
It's still within 60 feet, though.
Sure.
How much movement speed does it have then? 30?
Yeah.
It has a 30-foot either moving or hover speed.
So yeah, I'm gonna move it 30 feet so this way like it's still within range of that thing, but not gonna hit the others with this fireball.
We'll see. Go ahead and roll attack.
Well, Fireball is a different spell, which thankfully you don't get.
Oh, come on, don't be like that.
Go ahead and do your flame seed attack.
Come on, flame bullet. Where the hell is it? There it is.
Unfortunately, wait, that's just the damage. Oh no, that is. Never mind. Okay, that does not hit.
Oh my god, it rolled a 2. Oh, shit.
That was real close.
You really tempted fate there.
All right, so go ahead and move your big red wherever it was supposed to be. All right, so ending those turns, Tamberly, you're up.
I'm restrained, so I guess I have to use my action to get out of it.
If you want to, yeah.
I mean, I can't do anything else if I don't, right?
Restrain just gives you disadvantage on the attack, I believe.
Which,
And if
with
you
reckless attack,
reckless-
you can negate the disadvantage.
I don't have reckless.
Yeah, you do. You're a barbarian.
Level 2.
Oh, there it is.
Every
Sorry, it
every
wasn't on
barbarian
the.
gets it at level 2.
Sorry, it was on the wrong page. Give me a second. This is. I haven't played a barbarian before.
Scared me there.
Yeah, the problem is I have 2 hit points left.
All the more to go down swinging.
Yeah, I might as well. So I'll reckless this, so it's straight up.
Go for it.
Miss.
Ouch.
And you said I could do bonus action to try to get out of one of them?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm still raging, so never mind. Do a
Dex save.
what's it called? Yeah, sure. Brain not working. Dex save.
That is a 13.
It meets it, so half damage, 3 damage, 3 lightning.
Dude, if you cook another one with a little static shock, I'm gonna
Oh
laugh.
my god.
All right. Ending your turn, Tam?
That's it.
Okay.
It would have been funny though.
Cam, how do you want to do it? Well, I dragged my feet along the shag carpet and then I touched it.
With my nose.
Yeah.
All right, so
I flipped it.
first attack at you, Tamberlay. That is a 20 to hit.
Yeah,
That's
Down.
I'm down.
knock you out. Second attack, second attack at you, Nyx. That's a 25 to hit.
It will hit.
That is 9 points of bludgeoning in your grapple.
I am not a meat. Oh, I am a meat shield. Never mind.
Okay, that's gonna end its turn. Bring us to Halberd.
Right. So first off, standing up. Second off, ow.
First off, roll a d8.
Oh no.
Roll a d10.
1.
Your strength goes down by 4 points.
Oh, all right. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3. So I can get to about here.
Remember, rough terrain,
Mhm.
difficult terrain, and used half your movement to get up.
All right. So then,
You got 1 square of movement, basically.
got it. So then just move up here.
Okay. It's looking
How
hurt.
far away is this? So, let's see. I'm just gonna go for guaranteed damage here. I'm
Any
going
damage at all
to.
would be nice.
Hmm?
Any damage at all would be nice, really.
I'm going to second level magic missile.
Magic missile.
So that's 4d4
44.
Go for it.
plus 4. Or gosh, so 17 points is total.
How do you want to do this?
Well, I really don't believe I deserve to do this, but um, I'm just going to summon 4 bolts around me, still glowing from somehow reviving from the dead, and with that excess energy, just destroying each tentacle one by one.
As the bolts go out, impacting the tentacles, splitting it off from the dimmer shining, but still brightly shining center pulsating mass. Nyx, because Tamberlay is unconscious, you see as just these guiding bolts just cut through right at the base of it, just shearing off little bits and also kind of scattering portions of its blood up into the air and the water around you. As until the tentacle that's wrapped around you and Tamberlay next to you just slide off and in pieces float along the water as that center mass slowly dims before it's just this beige looking, almost like egg yolk on top of the water before it starts to sink.
Is Nyx able to grab the tentacle, or is it also disintegrating?
No, you can grab a tentacle.
Yeah, he's picking
I'm
that
going
up.
to run over, and even if I see him helping, I'm going to go over and get a gosh dang, spare the dying on Tamberlay.
Okay.
I'm gonna run up and hit Timberlake with Cure Wounds.
Thanks, guys.
Or there's dead bodies of these things on the shore too, right?
Yeah, there are.
I'm gonna
Yep.
walk over to one
Also-
and I'm gonna try and carve a beak off of it.
Also, just for flavor, as since that was the creature designated by the Valve entity, just like a dark forest, just exudes from the body and returns to Nyx's hand.
There is no beak on this thing.
Well, that's weird.
Okay.
Well, I'm
Give me
gonna
a
cut
second.
something off of it.
Guys, how much do I heal?
11.
Oh, nice. That's amazing.
This is why I play healer.
Amazing.
Alright, I have to leave
amazing.
soon.
I'm gonna drag her body out of the water because she's probably
Well,
drowning.
Yeah.
get off of me. I can walk myself. Thank you very much.
No, I dragged you out, then healed you.
Oh,
Yeah, because you're drowning at that point.
I
You're
know.
like,
So the little person helps the other little person out of the water.
Well,
Yeah,
everybody else.
big-
Meanwhile, the 7-foot tall dragonborn just keeps walking onto the shore.
just looting.
Apparently, no one needs his help.
As you guys are all kind of recuperating on the shore, trying to take a look at these creatures that you just ended up fighting, we're going to go ahead and end the session there. Almost a TPK on first session. Yeah, I think that's
Oh, shit.
that's a
I learned
first.
my lesson.
That's impressive.
Have Misty Step prepared.
Don't always be the first person into shit.
Right? I thought you were more
Nah.
intelligent than that.
Well, no, that's literally my flaw. I'm going to be the first person into shit.
Okay, guys, any questions?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay. Well, if you do have any
How
questions,
funny was this on your end?
very highly. I was like, well, fuck it. I can start a new campaign.
I can't go through another 2-week process of making a character.
And honestly, I should have used Blur, but I'm going to blame that I have not slept in about 20 something hours on that one.
That'll work. Alrighty, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to message me, and I'll get back to you guys as soon as I can. If I don't talk to you all before then, have a great week. Session 1 down, and only close to death. So, progress has been made.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, guys. Have a great night.
You too.
All right, you too.
Thanks to those that stay with us. Have a great night. Stay safe. And we'll see you next Sunday.